Why does he reek?
There.
You like it like that?
Yes, it's much better.
Like, were you too far back or something?
Yeah, man, you can barely fucking see me. It's like you can't even see my mouth move. Fucking bullshit.
You're with us in spirit. I got a bad feeling about this episode already.
Why?
I feel like it's going to be like that one we had to delete.
Why would it be like that?
I don't know, but I don't know. I just got that feeling. Mondays never worked for us. Tuesdays are our day.
Well, you know what?
What?
We may have company on Tuesdays, so I think Monday's probably the better
who?
option.
Oh, Shadow Wolfblood.
Maybe Shadow will be over his sickness by Monday.
You can't just lie to him.
And besides, I don't know why we can't pump out an episode on both days. It's not like I release them both at the same time.
Because God forbid we strike lightning on 2 days. Lightning in 2 bottles.
Because you know what ends up happening when we don't record one of the other days? We're like, we should be recording this.
Like last week. It was so bad.
It was horrible. I put in a bid on a house today.
I hope you don't get it because you're better when you're angry. What did Corey say?
About what?
He said that, like, you're funnier when your life is in turmoil.
You know what? Let me fucking tell you this. So when I'm at the gas station to get food, right? Or not to get food, but to get gas, I'd end up getting a little snack too. But so Dustin texts me.
Go ahead.
What is it with you and the fucking fat boy lately?
Because like
you're fucking sending me text messages talking about fat boy.
It's just funny because like you try to avoid the food. Like I went to get some food. No, I didn't get food. I got a little snack. Like it's okay, man.
Well, I said I went to get gas and I got a little snack. You'd have been fucking listening.
No, you said food.
But anyway,
first.
Getting back to the point at hand, Dustin's texting me and he's talking about. I'm telling him basically, try to watch something or have something to talk about on the podcast for tomorrow. Don't just come in and fucking get drunk as usual.
The drunk casts.
But he's like, oh, I got something to talk about.
Nice.
I'm like, oh, good. I'm like, and I didn't ask what it was. I was like, I'll just keep it a surprise.
Let it surprise you.
So he's like, you didn't ask what is it. So I'm like, I guess he fucking wants to tell me. You're gonna laugh at this joke. I thought it was fucking stupid.
All right.
But so I'm like, well, what is? I was like, what is it? And he goes, D's nuts with a bunch of fucking laughing emoticons.
Because it's so Dustin. It's like the last thing you want to get when you're serious.
And
that's like this. That's
then
like
I told him, I was like, I sent a message back to him, and I'm like, really? I was like, you're gonna come in with some fucking old ass joke?
Yeah, middle school level, grade school level.
It's like, and he's like, shut up, you laughed. I'm like, no, I didn't. It's like my exact thought was, I was like, he made this build up, pushed the issue for me to ask him what it is, just so he could give me some old ass fucking joke, a 90s joke.
A 90s joke. These nuts. Why has he got to be that way?
Then I told him, I was like, I just come to the realization that you still think you're cool. You're that old guy who still thinks he's cool.
Is he old?
He looks old. He's got gray hair. I'm actually kind of jealous of that, to be honest with you. Is it weird that when I see these dudes that are like,
yeah, that's what I was going to tell you.
Such like that they have all this fucking gray and I barely have any. I'm like, what the fuck, man?
And then they look at you like you're a dipshit, like that old guy who sighed at you.
Yeah, like I tell them I'm fucking old and I don't even have any gray hair.
You said he looked at you up and down, turned around and sighed.
Yeah, I bet if I had gray hair, he would have fucking probably just gave me a nod.
Yeah, he would have said you were one of them. Instead, he thinks you're some kind of
rich yuppie.
Yeah, rich yuppie. Dipshit.
I may as well be a rich yuppie with the amount I bid on this fucking house today.
Tell us more about the house. What does it look like?
It's nice. Dude, it takes up... It goes from one fucking street to the next. The lot is huge.
Dude,
like, literally, it goes from fucking Klein Road to the road behind it.
If you get this house, you're going to get robbed.
Gee, thanks.
Because
what the fuck...
Because it's too nice a house, man. People are going to be...
It's not that nice of a house. I mean, it's nice on the inside. The outside doesn't make it look that fancy. And not to mention, 2 of the fucking houses across the street from it are abandoned.
Yeah, it's probably because they're crack houses.
No, and I mean they look like they'd be nice houses. It's weird to me how people will just abandon a house. How the fuck? Here I am struggling to even buy a house, and you got motherfuckers just abandoning them.
Foreclosed on them, man.
I don't even think it was that they foreclosed, because people, when you foreclose on a house, that just means that people living there have to fucking move out. That doesn't mean the owner doesn't own it anymore. The bank doesn't own it anymore. Like a house that gets abandoned is like when the owner just says, fuck the house.
Exactly. I've seen it happen. They just split. They always leave the same one shoe or the same 2 socks. Like they don't bring everything. There's always something that tells you they up and left in a hurry.
Have you ever got caught picking your nose in public?
You asked me this before, man. I'm not answering that.
Why?
Because it's a stupid question. And
It's not a stupid question.
I'm not going to answer.
It's relevant to what I'm going to say to you after.
Just tell me afterwards. I assume you've gotten caught. I'm not answering that
I got
question.
caught yesterday.
What were you doing?
I was digging in my fucking nose down a fucking aisle at work. I mean, I was fucking like digging for gold. I was way up there.
It's funny because they were asking you for help, and you go like,
I mean, I was literally on an aisle in the houseware section that had a mirror, and I got the mirror. I'm looking up, and I'm like,
and then what happened?
trying to get whatever the hell's in my nose. It's bothering me. And people walk by, and they just walked away really fast. Didn't say anything. They're like, I just want to get the fuck away from this guy. You know, everybody's scared about bodily functions and stuff like that now since COVID.
COVID. You had COVID. You had a COVID moment. You were
That's
digging.
the way they saw it.
You were digging for COVID.
Like, this motherfucker's digging the COVID right out of his nose, and he's gonna wipe it anywhere.
How big was the booger?
There was no booger. It was just like some dried fucking skin or a scab or something. But it was irritating me. You never got that feeling like your nose feels dry on the inside? Like it feels like it's full of shit, but it's not. It's just got dry
feels like it's
sinuses.
on fire.
Yeah, that's all that was going on. But
I can't answer the question if I've ever been caught picking my nose.
why can't you? What's the fucking big secret?
It's too humiliating.
Is fucking TMZ gonna fucking stop us at the next stop? This just announced Lawrence finally gets caught picking his nose.
But tell us why we're both gay lovers. You got a red shirt on, I got a blue shirt on.
Red versus blue.
Yeah, exactly. How did we know to do this?
First off, I mean, you could have made the red versus blue comment without throwing in the gay lovers thing.
Because it's something gay lovers do, like, I'm wearing red today, I'm wearing blue.
No, they were the same thing.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Matching. Shit, you got anything blue in here?
If we were gay lovers, who would be the girl?
No, there's none. There's only
My phone is vibrating like fucking crazy.
What's your vibrator going on?
Oh shit, I must have had a DoorDash order that I didn't know about. I think I had Bluetooth on this phone. I need to turn that shit off.
Fuck. Man, I just got that feeling it's going to be a bullshit episode, man.
It's not. It's starting off fine. Why are you being so fucking negative?
I'm just preparing myself, man.
This fucking bullshit episode. Negative Nancy. You just got off work. Couldn't even have a fucking whore bath.
I couldn't even take a horse bath. You want to get over sometime today?
Now let me slow down to a complete fucking stop to turn. I realize it's fucking raining, but they need to stop acting like a bunch of pussies.
They're going to cause wrecks doing shit like that.
I'm getting all these offers coming in.
We can't pause to look at them.
Oh wait, I can still do the grub. No, I missed out on the fucking Grubhub.
It wasn't my fault this time.
It's because my Bluetooth was on and all my audio was coming through this stupid fucking radio. Piece of shit. Because for some reason, you missed an opportunity. Of course I did. It's a story of my fucking life is missed opportunities.
So you gotta get fired up.
I'm fucking angry, now I'm angry. I just missed out on 3 fucking deliveries. And it's all your fault.
How the fuck is it my fault? It's Shadow's fault. Because he would ask you, you put on stride, man? Bro, stride?
Stride is on. Can't rely on y'all for that anymore. Tell me halfway into the fucking dash. I'm 4 hours in. Hey, do you remember to do your stride?
He used to be on top of that, like, gangbusters.
I'm talking about you too.
I was never.
This is not just a shadow attack.
I never helped you.
I'm attacking you as well.
I never planned to help you with the stride thing.
Well, thanks. Thanks a lot.
He used to be the VAG. He used to do everything.
You're a great fucking help.
And then you turned the spirit down because you kept talking about religion.
I'm gonna try not to look at the camera so much today. I did that way too much the last episode.
But you're just.
It's like every 5 seconds I'm like.
How are you looking at the camera? You're supposed to be driving.
Well, because I look that way a lot. Like when I look at you and then I get stopped by the camera. Because I'll turn to look at you and then I see the camera. I'm like, oh, hi. Why?
The Taco Bell still looks ugly. All that construction, and it still looks like...
It still looks like it's about to fall down in a week.
Yeah. It's still the same 2 colors, purple and stone.
Does Taco Bell suck now?
It does. Like, big time. Fucking sucks. Bring back the grilled stuffed burrito.
Here we go with the fucking grilled stuffed burrito.
Bring back all your fucking
They still have their tacos.
Fuck their tacos. That's a side item for a reason. That's not a meal.
It's not a side item. They have a fucking meal that's 3 tacos.
Fuck the 3 tacos. That'd be like you getting 3 fries. like 3 packs of fries.
That's a meal.
Nah, man. Fries are a side.
Potatoes
Chips are a
meal.
fucking side. Anything served on the side of your main dish, like a burger or nuggets or something like that, is a side.
So, like, my wife can make, like, the best pork chops ever, right?
Yeah.
She, like, does something where when she puts them, she, like, fries them in the pan.
Does she do them Texas style?
I don't know, man, but they almost look like they're burnt, but they're not. They almost taste smoked, the way she does it in a skillet. So I'm sitting there, and I'm eating on it, and I tell her, I was like, how do you do this?
She wouldn't tell you, right?
And she's like...
I already know where this is going.
She's like, of course you can't do it.
What?
Of course I can't. And she's like, it's just soy sauce. That's not an explanation. I'm like, and then I tell her, I was like, oh, I get it. You just cook it on low heat the whole time. I'm like, you're low heat and throw some soy sauce on it. She's like, no. Doesn't tell me what she fucking does.
Why'd she just say no? Like, what is the secret?
I don't know. You know what's weird about the house that we just put a bid on, right?
What?
You're not gonna like this.
Go ahead.
It's right next door to Shirley. You know who Shirley is, right?
Yeah, Shirley from work.
It's right next door to her. Right next door. That means I'm gonna have to deal with Filipinos every day.
Every day.
All the time, knocking on the door. You want siopao?
That's
yes.
funny.
And then I act like I'm annoyed, but I'm like, yeah, I want some siopao. Thank you.
Siopao is pretty good.
Hell yeah, it is.
It's sweet though. It's got that sweetness to it.
Yeah. Takes them a long time to make it too. Apparently the bread is a bitch to make.
It is. Siopao.
Here we go, jackpot. Shut up. I gotta change that. God, it's fucking annoying. And I'm not taking this delivery. You can go fuck yourself. Whoever wants this delivery that's willing to offer me $5 fucking, I hope you choke on your fucking food.
Comes aggro Greg.
Yeah, I guess that was a little unnecessary. Why am I so mean? We're in the end of days. I should be a nicer person.
Not the end of days. We're in the beginning of life, dude.
We're at the beginning of the end of days.
We're at the end of Baron Corbin.
It's
an end of days. He would have been a jobber back in the Attitude Era.
That fucking theme has is badass, though.
It is.
I think he shaved his head because of us.
Yeah, we were always all the time fucking with him, saying how he was going bald.
He was. He had that stringy hair that he was holding on to, barely anything up front. You're doing it.
Doing what?
That fucking zoning off, being quiet shit.
I'm thinking about Shadow, dude.
Why are you thinking about Shadow? What's to think about? He's fucking sick and he couldn't come. It's as simple as that.
I think he's getting high.
I mean, marijuana's a cure for everything now, right? You have a common cold, smoke some weed.
That guy had that same motorcycle.
It's raining, dude. Get a car.
He's gonna die, man.
Yeah, why is that the cure for everything? They always say that with marijuana. Oh, it cures everything.
Pot Smokers Anonymous.
Pot Smokers Anonymous. We anonymously smoke pot.
Yeah, but Shadow, when he was hugging your seat last episode,
I wasn't allowed. Yeah, it was a few back.
2 episodes back. Like, and now the more I think about it, the more it is kind of weird.
I tried to tell you, you weren't.
I was just in a good mood because probably the food was good that we were eating.
Yeah.
At Taco Sombrero, I was in a better mood, better spirits. But a grown man shouldn't be hugging seats like that.
That's what I'm saying.
No, I was trying to think back on. I'm like, you did some weird shit that day, Shadow. You got some explaining to do.
You have some explaining to do.
And now he's avoiding us because he knows we're gonna ask him straight up on the podcast, "Why are you being weird?" And then you can confront him about him lying about being on one of our shows.
I'm gonna confront him about that. You can best believe it.
Because he swore up and down, "Nope, I remember that. I remember."
I was never on one of your shows. I would remember it if I was.
And he would delete it because he doesn't want to be filmed, audio or recorded visually.
Oh yeah, well I missed the delivery because it never fucking showed up. Because the Waiter app is fucked. I'm fucking reinstalling this shit.
Won't help.
Yes, it will.
There's a nationwide shortage, or fucking, it's happening nationwide. It isn't just you with these apps fucking up. You didn't hear about the big hack that happened?
Oh, speaking of which, I gotta check my fucking crypto. I haven't checked it all day.
Crypto's shit right now, dude.
No, it's not, dude. I'm fucking up big time with what I've invested.
Kadora.
Well, I'm not up big time. I'm up about... Oh, man, I'm fucking down. The market is crashing.
That's what I'm fucking telling you. My shit's down, too.
What are you invested in?
Stupid-ass Ethereum Classic.
Nah, man. You gotta get on that Cardano.
Yo, how come I put $100 in, right, but I can't get it back? Like, I want it back.
What do you mean?
I want my money back.
You can. You gotta sell it.
For how much?
Well, you don't want to sell it if it's down. You want to at least make a profit. I just looked at the fucking camera again.
I want my fucking money back.
Like my Cardano, I got about $250 in the Cardano. And it spiked the other day and got up to like 330.
Nice. Did you take all that out?
Fuck no. I'm gonna... Dude, it's projected to fucking hit like big numbers by the end of the year. I'm trying to bank on that shit. I'm gonna wait this shit out to the end. I'm gonna cash it out. You do know that, like, back when Bitcoin was like super cheap, I knew about it and was like, I could have invested at that time, but was fucking like on one of my high horses talking about, oh, that Bitcoin's bullshit. Ain't nobody ever gonna fucking purchase into that. It's all bullshit. It'll be gone in a fucking year. And here it is. Wrong.
The biggest thing since sliced bread.
I could have invested something small, $100, $200 into it, and be fucking set right now. But no. Get on my fucking high horse. Trying to think I'm right about everything. I need to, I need to uninstall Waiter Driver and reinstall this shit. Because it's acting fucking funky. I think it's mostly just this phone, dude. I hate this fucking phone.
What kind of phone you got?
Samsung Galaxy A51 shit.
Your problem. All you had to do was say Samsung.
Well,
you had to say any other shit afterwards.
Go ahead and say it, bloatware.
Fucking bloatware.
I was talking to a guy the other day. Apple has bloatware too.
What did he say? That's not true. But actually,
no, he said Apple has bloatware too, and he has an Apple phone. He's like, well, you can't get rid of the bloatware. He's like, Apple's got it too.
The fuck does he know?
He has an iPhone. Apparently, he knows. He sells phones.
Then what was the whole thing? Then why was it better? Why is Apple better than Samsung? What was his reasons?
Their chipsets, probably.
Did he explain what the fuck? So he just hands out phones. He doesn't actually try to sell them to you by giving you the facts on.
No, he fucking gives the facts. I was asking him. I was telling him. I was like, why is? I was like, because I was telling him I'm about to jump on iPhone, and he's like, why? And I told him I was like, man, I'm just tired of all the fucking bloatware and shit with Samsung. I was like, my friend's iPhone runs fucking smoother than my phone.
Thank you.
And it doesn't make sense.
And what he said?
Because my phone has better parts inside, allegedly.
And what he say?
He basically said it's because of the chipsets.
The chipsets. It's because of the chipsets. The chips. He didn't go into explaining what the fucking chipsets were. What the fuck that sentence even meant.
Well, obviously he knows I know what the fuck they are. He's not trying to sell me on it. We're talking like two regular people. I'm not a fucking customer.
You should be like, sir, you are aware of the chipsets. The chipset is basically, and then going into what a chipset is for those who don't know what chipsets are.
Okay, let's play this out real quick, Lawrence. Oh yeah, sir, you really want to get the iPhone because it's got a better chipset in it. It's got an A18 chipset as opposed to the Snapdragon processor that a Samsung has.
And that's when you stop and say, sir, what is a chipset?
Then you're like, then you as a customer, you're like, what's a chipset?
Yeah,
What's a processor? Well, it's basically the, think of it as like the brain of your phone. It's basically what controls everything.
Okay. That played out perfect.
So does it mean it has more memory? Those are the kind of questions you're going to get right there.
No, I'm not going to ask about the memory. He already explained it. That was fast,
That's
easy.
not how it fucking works.
Yeah, the dude would
You've sold fucking phones. You know how the fuck they are.
Yeah, the guy would ask that question. Does it mean more memory? Does it mean more gigahertz?
Either that or they'll just look at you after you break it down and explain it to them like a fucking like they're a 5-year-old, and they're like, I don't get it.
Talking about Kit Kat and Candy Bar and all these different programs. I don't know what you're talking. You're talking Chinese to me.
Why the fuck is it called Kit Kat? You got a Kit Kat candy bar and they got a Kit Kat processor? Don't they think that'll be fucking confusing?
You're talking about...
So Kit Kat the candy bar owns a processor?
I'm buying a candy bar or phone. You gotta slow down. We're talking about Kit Kat and Jelly Bean and...
I remember we had this one lady that would always fucking come up there, and this bitch is always angry. Like, she never has a good day. We called her Medea.
Medea? Oh, she was black. She was black.
So?
Go
What the
ahead.
fuck's that got to do with
No,
anything?
go ahead with the story because I already know where this is going.
No, she just was always angry, man. Like, you try to give her solutions to her problems, she's like, I don't know how to do that. You know what? I don't want this phone anymore.
Then what did she end up getting, a fucking rotary phone?
Like, she'd always have the fucking most basic problems, too. Like, the size of the weather app changed.
I remember those.
It used to show the numbers like this. And now it's showing the numbers like that, and I don't like it like this. I want it back the way it was before. And then you'll explain to her, you're like, well, it was a firmware update, ma'am. They actually changed this app with the update. It doesn't do it the way you used to have it. Well, I don't want it on there anymore then. I want the old one back. But you can't get the old one back.
You can't get the old one. The old one doesn't exist. This is the old one. Turn new.
It was just on there yesterday.
Because the update happened between yesterday and today.
How much you want to bet I can't remember my waiter password? Oh, actually I did. Alright. Now let's see if this shit runs better since I reinstalled it. Earn extra money per delivery. Orders accepted completed during the selected block times earn an extra $1. Got it.
I'm tired of the...
Don't fucking go there. Why am I not getting any fucking orders? People just aren't eating anymore.
The stimulus is gone, dude. No one's got money to buy food anymore.
Since when?
No one's gonna pay $16 for a meal they can have for $3, dude, because they have to factor in tips and delivery charges and all this other kinds of bullshit. People are wise to the act now. They don't want DoorDash, Grubhub, Uber Eats.
Uber Eats.
Grumman's experimental aircraft X-29.
The fuck are you
with its
playing?
forward-swept wings appeared almost as if it should be flying backward. The unusual configuration sought to test.
This is what I gotta deal with.
And advanced
Just
material
fucking random videos out of nowhere.
I was watching this for you showed up in my house.
I don't give a shit.
The Air Force as a test bed for joint interests.
This is the most unstable jet ever made, called the X-29.
Oh God.
Technologies made it one of the most
What?
aerodynamically unstable
You know about
planes
it?
in the history of aviation.
What the fuck does it have to do with what's going on right now?
Systems needed to continually calibrate the controls to keep the X-29 in the air.
What the
Still
fuck?
promise of the potential.
You know what? You're right. This episode is gonna be shit because nobody gives a fuck about that video right now.
Until we get the orders, we're still kind of just in waiting mode anyways. We're just...
So we can fucking
Grumman's
talk.
X-29 pushed cutting-edge aircraft technology to its limits back in the 1980s. But what does the future hold for aviation today? Check out this documentary from Magellan TV that asks, do planes still need pilots? Magellan TV is a new type of documentary streaming.
It's sending me orders and I'm offline.
TV with an involved collaboration between NASA, the U.S. Air Force, and DARPA, the Defense Advanced
Now you're
Research
jumping all
Projects Agency.
around.
The aircraft company Grumman was tasked
Because
with
I
creating
skipped an
small
ad.
fighter
I hate when they add ads.
Fucking stop that shit.
In 1981, DARPA.
What?
Why don't you like technology, dude?
I do like technology. I love technology.
And that's what this is about, man. It's about the fucking future. It's like a plane that's got a silencer, dude. It's a super jet that you cannot hear.
We already have UFOs. The government's already fucking come out about all that shit.
Think about what that
So what do you care about some fucking behind the times jet they're fucking talking about? We have the technology to do this now. They already have the technology. Stole that shit from the aliens, man. Come on. Come on. Come on, man.
Sick of this shit, man.
I'm so sick of it too. If you're at least gonna watch a video, watch a fucking good one.
Why was that a
Oh,
bad...
actually, we have something to talk about. I want to talk about this on the podcast too.
What?
You probably, I'm gonna, you know what? I already know how this is fucking gonna go down. It's already bothering me before I even asked.
Go ahead.
You know, New Jack died.
Yeah, New Jack did die from ECW.
Oh my God, you actually know who he is.
He's the guy with the fucking scarred up forehead. Why is his forehead so
Did
like,
you ever see the Dark Side of the Ring episode about him?
about blading and shit?
About New Jack.
Yeah, and he was always blading. That's why his forehead looked like that. He was always fucking trying to blade himself.
So you did see the Dark Side of the Ring?
I know
episode?
of it. Yeah, go ahead.
You know of it, so that means you haven't seen it.
Yeah, but I'm aware of the Dark Side of the Ring.
Why don't you watch that? That show is good. Why aren't you watching that?
I watched the Owen Hart one. I didn't watch the other ones.
The Benoit one was great. This one that just aired was fucking insane about Nick Gage.
That's the one I wanted to see. But go back with the
The deathmatch guy, my God, he's a fucking lunatic.
But New Jack.
I don't have much to say beyond what I just said.
Really?
No, I want to do a little tribute, like a little small just shout out on the show about him. Because he was a very big part of ECW and very controversial wrestler.
Why is he controversial?
Because his fucking style, man. Yeah, Nick Gage, though, man, he fucking took a pizza cutter to David Arquette's head.
David Arquette's a soldier for that, but people hate him anyways.
David Arquette didn't want him to do it. He was pissed about it. Because the whole deal behind the whole thing, he's like, I'm an actor, so, don't cut up my face.
He did it anyways.
Well, he fucking cut his head open with a pizza cutter and then took his mouth and was trying to slice his mouth, give him a, what do they call that smile?
Oh, the Glasgow smile.
The Glasgow smile.
Did it work?
Every time I hear about that smile, I think of the Black Dahlia case.
Oh, that's a sick case.
Every fucking time. Like, it's like I can't think about that smile without thinking about the Black Dahlia case. That's a weird case, man.
That no one found out who was behind it is the weirdest thing.
Why'd they drain the blood from her body?
To drink it.
You think that's what it was? You think it was some cult shit?
Had to be. The way she was cut in half. I hate that whole case. It's so fucking nasty.
They fucking drained her blood.
And she wasn't even an actress. That was like the big misconception, was like she was an actress.
Nobody even knew who the fuck she was.
I want a big fucking cannoli with some fucking...
A cannoli?
some pizzas from Brooklyn's.
Cannoli. Holy cannoli.
There you go.
It's a shitty day, man.
I told you. Everything about this day looks fucking stupid.
No fucking sun in the sky whatsoever.
No orders? Like, what the fuck are we doing?
No orders coming in. Here it is fucking almost 5 o'clock. I ain't got a fucking order yet. I'm not gonna say it. Just know I'm thinking it.
Shadow Wolfenstein.
Yeah, I watched all the most current episodes of Dark Side of the Ring, though. The first one was about Brian Pillman. That one was pretty good.
What's his story? He was just Austin's fanboy.
He was not Austin's fanboy. He basically broke the fourth wall of wrestling. Like,
CM Punk did the same thing.
he did it before CM Punk. The Waiter app, I'm about to stop using Waiter, man. It keeps fucking up on me. Like, the deliveries aren't showing up.
It just makes a spaceship noise.
Yeah, it keeps doing the noises, but maybe if I fucking clear out I just reinstalled the app, so I don't know what the fucking problem could be with it.
You gotta clear the cache.
Oh, now it pops up. Fucking
Popeyes for
it's
$5.
Cracker Barrel for $7. I'm not going to Cracker Barrel. Fuck them.
After that shit they pulled.
Well, they fucking always take too long for the food is a problem. Waiter notification is available. I think it's just delayed is I think the problem. Like I'm popping up. Those jalapeno poppers I bought from that gas station were a fucking ripoff and they sucked.
I love it.
They were fucking like $3 and something, damn near $4. And then get this, the fucking chick, she's like, "Do you want any dipping sauce?" I'm like, "Sure, I'll take some ranch." She goes and grabs some ranch out of the fridge, right? Mm-hmm. Pulls it out and starts looking at it, and I immediately start thinking, I'm like, "Why the fuck's she looking at it?" So she looks, she's like, sees the expiration date is expired, and she's like, throws it in the trash, goes back and gets another one, then brings me another one. She's like, expiration date on that one was expired. The one that she gives me, guess what the expiration date was on it?
What?
Tomorrow. It's like, I'm not fucking eating that.
You fucking cunt.
Fucking cunt.
I got time to go get a drink from the gas station.
Yeah, go ahead, man. Pause it, though. I don't want to be sitting here picking my ass. Okay.
Well, until I come back, guys, I'm pausing it. Save it for the cast. Resumed.
Really? You're gonna have a fucking meltdown because you get your fucking shoes wet?
I mean, you don't have any good pairs of shoes.
Oh, man, you're about to drink a Monster. You're about to be on point after that. That's what I'm talking about.
No,
Good
back
choice.
to the shoes. So there are shoes you don't want to get messed up. Like you
should have went with the low carb, though, dude. That shit goes straight to your titties.
Do you have low carb I can exchange?
No. But they have low carb in there.
No, they didn't.
Oh, yeah, you're right. They never... Walmart never has low carb.
Stop being a cunt. Like it's a guy named Bitch Tits. Oh no, that's me. I'm that guy named Bitch Tits. Because that fucking episode. No, you deleted it.
That's actually really cheap. Low property tax. Is that good, fat boy?
It's pretty good.
Snap into a Slim Jim.
That's what I imagine dick tasting like.
I mean, we can test this theory if you'd really like.
Not yet. We have to charge like $10.
I kind of want to know myself, so let's go ahead and just make it a thing. You just tell me what it tastes like, okay?
Remember that rumor that Marilyn Manson had his rib removed so he can suck his own dick?
It's fucking. Listen to how ridiculous that sounds. Goes into the fucking doctor. He's like, goes to see his doctor. He's like, yeah, doc, I want to have a procedure done. I want to have my rib removed so I can suck my own dick. I don't think we can do that, Mr. Manson. You can do it.
I'll pay you.
There's no amount of money in the world I won't give you to have this done.
It was like he didn't look weird enough. They had to make him weirder.
It's some of the fucking rumors that come out whenever someone's bizarre like that is just ridiculous. You know what? I never believed that rumor. It always sounded ridiculous to me, even though I would tell it to people because I hated Manson at the time. I had all these. I had this weird hate for like the weird people like that back then. I don't know why, but like
I can see that because you're still the same.
But like I liked Rammstein, and they fucking like pulled dicks out on stage and like shot cum into the fucking audience and shit.
Yeah, it is kind of extreme. Red Hot Chili Peppers were butt naked with socks on their fucking cocks.
Yeah, what the fuck?
I remember that. I was like,
if I went to a fucking concert and that's what they fucking came out as, I'd want to leave. I'd want a refund.
Yeah,
like I don't want to fuck any of these dudes. It's like it's not like this is a really hot chick band.
And yeah, like Spice Girls never did shit like that. Always dudes doing weirdo shit like that. Why can't chicks do that? Why can't Pink Black do that? Or Black Pink, whatever the fuck they're called.
Pink Black.
Was it Black Pink?
It's Black Pink.
I want an extra large Domino's pizza.
Me too.
With extra cheese and pepperoni.
It'd be better if it was a Pizza Hut pizza, but I'll settle for Domino's.
Man. But them Domino's.
Has your mom ever made like a type of food that like when you look at it on the counter initially, like you just look at it and you're like, what the fuck is this?
Yes, I have.
But it's Filipino, so you know it's gonna be good, so you try it anyway.
No, I do one better. I've seen food that looks like shit, and it's because it's Filipino, I won't eat it. Filipinos have foods that only they can eat. Americans can't touch it.
What, like chicken feet?
Not the chicken feet. A
Chicken
lot of
feet.
it's with fish, and a lot of it's with eggplant, and a lot of it's with batiste.
Yeah, man, like, I forget what kind of fucking fruit it was that my wife was eating one time, but she was like dipping it in that shrimp paste shit.
That pink shit.
That shit that fucking stinks when they cook with
That's that pink shit. I know what you're talking about.
Paste, yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
It's called shrimp paste.
They got a name for it that they use. Yes, I remember that. My mom hasn't used it in a long fucking time.
She better not. It stinks.
I remember that shit. She used to eat it with eggs and rice. She would have these two sunny side up eggs. We call them eggs Benedict. She would have rice, like a bowl of just white rice, and take this pink shrimp shit that tasted so salty. It was like if you went to like a salt lake and just drained it of all the salt and just, I don't know, consumed it. That's what it would taste like.
I just want an order to come in.
And she would eat it all in one scoop. She used to eat with her hands.
Man, I'm gonna fucking drive to D'Iberville if this shit doesn't kick up soon.
Then drive to fucking D'Iberville. I'm not stopping you. It's just all the cock blocking.
You talking about because all the fucking base deliveries?
Yeah.
Those fucking yuppies on base.
I bet they're the only ones ordering right now.
Probably. Because they're the only ones that's hungry.
They're always hungry and they always got money.
I don't understand how people in the military are ever broke. They got it made. As long as you're staying on base, you're not having to pay for where you live.
How are you able to afford this microphone is what's curious to me.
I told you it was half off.
But it's still $45, man. You were able to just shell out $45?
Yeah.
Your wife didn't get mad.
I never buy anything for myself, man. So, no, she didn't get mad.
What do you buy that she gets
Which
mad
I'm
at?
very fucking disappointed in you for not getting, by the way. I'm sure it's gone now. The other one. Great fucking microphone.
But what do you buy that your wife gets mad at you for buying?
Video games. Pretty much anything I buy. Because anything I buy, she considers pointless.
What does she want you to get, dude? I bet you hate your figure collection.
This is what's funny, is even if I buy something that's useful, like tools,
Yeah.
I still will get a negative remark about it. Like, I don't know why you buy those, you're not going to use them.
That sounds like my mom. That sounds like my mom. Always.
If I buy video, and then what really pisses me off is when I think I'm being creative when I buy her a gift, or I buy her something that I think she's gonna like.
Nope.
And then the response I get to it's just like, oh,
My mom always had suggestions. She's like, you should have got Estee Lauder. I buy her perfume. It's always the wrong perfume. I never get the right one. She says, where's the receipt? I'll take it back. So that's it. It's always wrong. I get Estee Lauder, Victoria's Secret. I want Victoria's Secret. I get Victoria's Secret. No, you spent too much. Where did you buy it from? She always has these deals, or a friend or somebody that can get her shit for like $20 that would cost $99.
And you know what? That's what I'm talking about. The unappreciative part of it is you went out of the way and overpaid so you could try to make them happy.
You're still an idiot.
Yeah. You just can't win with Filipinos, man.
Unless you give them money. Like, unless you give them
they
flat
love
crack.
cash.
Yeah, if it's cash, you give them cash. But then here's the thing. They'll always want more the next time around. So if you give them the same thing you gave them last time, can I have like $50 more? My mom's pulling stuff like that, man. I'm like,
What I'm gonna buy with $50.
they always have so much bills too.
Every fucking order I get is trash. $3 for 2.1 miles. This motherfucker right here is not tipping. I want to know what their name is. I ought to accept it, send them a fucking text message that says, fuck you, die, and then fucking drop the order.
Nice.
Thank you, fuck you, die. Thank you, fuck
You
you,
die. Thank you, fuck you. How do you know that song?
That's thank you, fuck you, bye, not thank you, fuck you, die.
It's better if you say die. Okay,
I listened to the Jim Cornette podcast. Hey, the Zaxby's on bad. That's $7 for 2 miles.
And it's right here.
Yep, we're already here. Finally.
Finally,
The Rock.
The Rock has come back to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
To New England.
Or to New England. Way different than what the fuck I said, but
So it's set. I'm going to my hometown
and all the people.
in June.
So you're gonna say that when you get off get there, you're gonna be like, finally, Greg has come back. Where are you going? Where are you from again? In Evansville?
Mount Vernon, Indiana.
Sounds like a cult.
Right next to Evansville, Indiana.
You got some boring ass names in Indiana.
Yeah, we do.
Thank you for choosing Zaxby's. This is Connor speaking. Would you like the Chinese signature sandwich meal today?
I have a DoorDash pickup for Tyler E.
You said for Tyler who?
Tyler E.
Tyler E? Alright, you can go ahead and pull forward.
Bro, they got fried pickles now?
Yeah, you know what? I've never been on the fried pickles thing.
It's a southern thing.
It's fucking weird.
It is. I don't know why you...
It's like, I just don't get it. Like,
Well,
that's
try
because you gotta
it.
dip them in ranch. I've dipped them in ranch. They still are fucking weird. And I love pickles.
When did they get these outfits?
I don't know, but that's some
Fucking
fancy shit.
Yeah, chicken camouflage?
I'm gonna ask him. Is that chicken camouflage?
Yeah.
No.
Nice.
All right. Just one moment on the food.
All right, thank you. I kind of like it,
Yeah, I
man.
kind of like it. We made her laugh.
It's camouflage.
I like that. Camouflage. We'll use it.
I thought it was kind of lame.
It was. I was trying to help you, but never mind.
Don't open it. I almost opened it. I was honestly about to open that straw, put it in the drink.
Start
and
drinking.
fucking drinking it.
You idiot.
That's how fucking out of it I am right now.
Fucking special ed.
I am fucking special ed. Don't be mean.
I can't. I gotta drink this. So I'm amped up.
You are amped up now. Your energy is definitely up there.
And the milk's in the bag.
Thank you.
I'll put you all have a night.
You too. You know, I'm gonna become a drug addict now.
Huh?
I'll be a drug addict for the podcast.
I want to be a drug addict. I just don't have the balls.
What drugs would you do? Tony Soprano types?
I'd go all in.
Oh, okay.
Methamphetamine and probably heroin.
Definitely the heroin. I hear heroin's like one of the greatest highs a man can ever feel.
I mean, that's why it's so addicting. That's the ruin your life drug right there. That and meth.
Just one time. I bet every fucking meth head has said that. Just the
Turn
once.
right onto Orange Grove Boulevard.
Oh, what's
then turn
one time
right onto
gonna
US
hurt?
49 South.
And then they just get blitzkrieged with it.
Take the next right onto US
Blitzkrieg.
49 South.
That's my word, man. That guy's blitzed.
My realtor is a Republican.
In 1,000 feet, use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto Ditto Road.
You want to know how I know?
No.
It's because one day he was wearing a hat that said "Make speech free again," and then another time when he come, he was wearing an NRA hat.
Okay. Does he know he lost
Lost what?
the election?
Use the left 2 lanes
I'm gonna
to
tell
turn
you
left
something.
onto Ditto Road.
Those true Trumpers don't believe they've lost yet. They still think there's a day the Trump's gonna. Like, I was talking to this guy at work the
The
other
second
day.
coming of Trump.
So, like, we were talking about, politics and such like that, and he was going,
That's a dangerous topic.
and I was like, Trump will probably try to run again, whenever, when Biden's term is up. And he's like, I said, maybe Trump will get back in there before, after Biden's term is up. And he's like, oh, he'll be in there before then. And I didn't have the heart to tell this guy, dude, you're fucking delusional.
Yeah.
The president is the president now. That's not going to change.
Exactly.
There's not going to be some fucking
Continue on
miracle
Ditto Road for
trial
1.5 miles.
Yeah,
that changes everything around.
where Hillary Clinton, Obama, all of them get wrangled up and go to jail like on some fucking Hank the Hound Dog book or something. You know what I mean? Like, where it's like, oh, you pesky fucking Republicans, you got us.
Don't you find it weird, though, how Biden is always squinting?
Biden's old. Biden was squinting before he even thought to be a president.
Why? Why does he not want people to see his eyes?
Because he's a lizard man, dude. I told you this.
I mean, I did see that video to where some little lizard tail fucking came back
he's
in
a secret lizard man, but he's old and senile, man. Just let him do his thing. He reminds me of Reagan, honestly. Reagan was the same way. People forget.
Yeah, Reagan was squinty.
He was senile too.
He was a squinty McSquinster.
He was so out of it, dude, that they actually had to protect Reagan. They actually had to be like, we can't let him outside because people will find the truth out. That he's forgetting shit. He's gonna forget the nuclear codes one day.
Reaganomics was great.
Was it?
It's fucking better than what we got going on right now.
Reaganomics was the idea of the trickle-down economics, where like if you let the rich just get rich, it will trickle down to the poor. And that's why all these yuppies and stuff got richer, but
Actually,
they never shared.
Reaganomics is fucking
It's
what
pretty
ruined the
flawed.
country.
It's what ruined it, yeah. Because that's how it encouraged people to get rich but greedy. That's what.
He had this crazy idea that fucking, I guess, rich people were gonna all of a sudden decide to give away money. I don't really know how that worked out.
Like they would share the wealth, kind of.
No, the way he saw it, the rich people will make businesses for the small, the lower man, on the totem pole to work
to climb
at.
up, and it would benefit everyone. But no, they kept it for themselves.
Yeah, but that's not. Yeah, it's not how they do. They don't want to open a business and spread their wealth.
Perfect example, dude. You working at Walmart.
In a quarter mile,
Look what they did. They took away your bonuses, dude. What the fuck?
I found out I'm actually getting a bonus next month.
Oh, okay.
It looks like we're the only one. We're the only people who didn't get a raise, so we're the ones who's gonna still get the bonus until.
So you get the raises.
Yeah, whatever.
You're gonna be making more money than me, and I'm a manager, dude. I'm kind of jealous. You make more money than me now.
Take the next right to stay on Ditto Road, then turn right onto Three Rivers Road.
I should make more than I make, dude.
And you're not shit. I didn't mean it like that. I mean like you're not of any rank at your job.
You've already got that fucking mentality.
No, I didn't mean it like
You're
that.
already looking down on people. It didn't even take a couple of weeks. You fucking are so easily brainwashed. I thought you were gonna be the game changer, Lawrence. You're just another one of them.
I gotta be.
No, you don't.
I can't be good at my job if I don't want my job. Does that make sense?
Yes, you can.
Your destination
You can be
is on
good
the
at your
right.
job and not be a fucking tool.
The whole job requires you to be a tool, dude. That's the whole job. When you become a manager,
So then what
Greg, you'll understand.
I've been a manager and I wasn't a tool. I still implemented my own fucking ideas, not whatever someone thought was a good idea and said, hey, you know what?
This is why you can't do that, Greg. Because you have to choose sides. You're either with management or you're with the worker guys. And guess what? You're not being paid to be with the
You
general.
play both sides. A good manager plays both
you cannot
sides.
play both sides.
Oh,
dude.
yes, you can.
No, you can't.
If you're smart enough, 2J is what we're looking for. Does that mean no?
Why did he leave just because we showed up?
I don't know. I guess
Maybe-
building 2.
Made me feel weird. That was two's
All
right
right.
here. That was right here.
When you turn into the complex, take the first right, go to the third building on the right, building 2.
Building
if the
2.
gates are closed, you can use my code 7004.
She's not bad looking, dude.
She's not. Oh my god. She's got legs. This is 2.
Dude, you're parking handicapped.
I don't give a fuck.
Greg. Like we blow up as soon as we park in.
Contract to my inbox. All right, I gotta take care of this real quick. They got legs. They know how to use them.
I was drunk as a skunkosaurus.
I can't believe you're becoming that manager guy.
I don't have a choice, Greg.
That's where you're wrong, dude. You always have a fucking choice.
Yeah, you're right. I can choose to suck. Here's the kicker.
Explain to me why you have to be a douche. I want you to break it down
All
to
right,
me.
let me go ahead and break it down, man. You gotta understand, dude. I've been in leadership positions before, and it's always a war between you and the lower class people. Because here's the thing: you're either with the lower class or you're with the upper class. There is no middle road.
Yes, there is. There is a middle class.
And you being a Christian, you can't. I'm surprised at you because Christians believe this more than anyone. You cannot be lukewarm. You cannot be middle of the road Christian.
Every Christian is a lukewarm Christian.
That's not how it's supposed to be.
Well, it depends what you consider a lukewarm Christian. If you're talking about a sinner, every Christian
No,
is a
that's
sinner.
not what it means. A lukewarm Christian is somebody who's like, I'm kind of sort of with God.
Oh yeah, that fuck those
Yeah.
guys.
But I'll let you continue. Let's pause this and then you come
Yeah.
back and
Yeah, I want to finish this. So what you're telling me is that as a manager,
yes,
you have to look down on people.
and to a certain extent. And let me explain why. It's gotten to the point now where I don't even walk to the parking lot at the same time as my guys. I always either bend down or pretend to tie my shoe so that they get ahead of me and get away from me, and they go to their cars before I get there. Sometimes I'll go to the bathroom and let them completely leave before I walk out with them. I do not like to walk with them, whether to the building or outside of the building, and here's why. It is for their protection. The ground level workers, that's what we'll call them. I'm not going to say lower class, none of that.
That's
It's
a better word.
Yeah, because of the corporate ladders we get. There's
My
up and down.
associates would be the better word.
Okay, my associates. Here's the issue. The associates they have their own fraternity. The guys on the bottom, the base guys, they like to hate management. You know this, I know this. We always talk shit about management. If a manager,
Well, you have two types. You have the ones that love to hate management, then you have the kiss asses.
True. And both of them have something in common. They both see management as a separate entity, which is important. That is very important. If I was ever to infiltrate or try to walk with my guys and try to be with, hey, what's up, guys, man, outside of the work hours, they would be pissed because they want to talk shit about me. That's good. If they don't like you, it makes it easier for you to tell them to do shit that they don't want to do. If I like you, it's going to be harder for me to come on radio and be like, hey, go clean up that throw up in the section because I'm worried about if you like me or not. I had to deal with something today. There was a spill, and I was like, normally I would get it, and my supervisor was like, why are you going? He asked one of the guys who's in that section to go clean it up. I was like, okay, and I got on radio and I said, hey, come back so and so, and they said, what do you need? I said, there's a spill. Can you go get it? And instead of them coming back and be like, why don't you get it, you lazy asshole? They said 10-4, I'll go get it right now. And the reason why they did that was because there's an understanding that the rank system is in place and it has to be observed. It has nothing to do with me. It's all about the rankings, dude.
I'm going to agree with you on one thing.
Go ahead.
Because I do remember this much. You do have to separate yourself
Thank you.
from the associates according to rank.
Yes.
And you do have to make them respect you.
Yeah.
Like, basically, you have to assert a certain amount of dominance. What I'm trying to say is that you cannot get that mindset of looking down on them. Because,
yeah, of course.
Because essentially, they are what makes you look good.
You're right. Absolutely.
And they can do their job to make you look good, or they can do their job to make you look like
bad.
shit.
Exactly.
So you want your people to work for you, and if you're too
Not against you.
if you're too asinining or what word was I?
Anal about everything.
Yeah, if you're too fucking anal about everything, and you're and it seems like you're picking on them.
Yeah. Oh, dude,
They're-
don't ever do that.
Yeah, they're going to
We never do that.
they're going to start plotting against you,
Exactly.
and that's what you don't want.
And that's
And I agree with you about walking in with them and things of that nature, because that's protecting your own image, because you don't want somebody that's an executive seeing you mingling with the regular associates, because then it appears
favoritism.
like you're wanting to stay at that level and not move to the next level.
Exactly. And when I said it's for their protection, when they want to talk about me, I don't want them to feel uncomfortable, like, because I want them to do that, because that's what we used to do when we were regular guys.
Now, like when you're in the break room or outside of the workplace or things of that nature,
I give them their space.
yeah, you can give them their space. If they come up to you and sit with you, that's a different story.
Yeah, of
you
course.
never ever go sit with them.
Exactly. I never go and seek them out and sit with them. When I talk to them, it's always professional, because there's just, it's like you said before, dude. The walls exist, yes, but it's also to protect a lot of things. It's not just to be an asshole. It's for protections for them and for myself.
Okay, well, we understand one another now.
Yeah. It's not about looking down on nobody. I don't care. I used to be one. I mean, I'm technically one of them, a glorified version of it.
But I'm with your management crew. You're in the stages right now to where you don't need to be doing shit. Like anything that's a problem, anything that needs to be cleaned up, anything like that, unless there's absolutely no other option but for you to do it, one of those other guys needs to be fucking doing that shit.
Yeah.
And the reasons, you're still in the early stages of this, so you're still asserting your dominance.
Exactly.
And until you get that respect and understanding, they need to be doing this shit. Occasionally, what you can do is help out. Like, for example, let's say a guy was getting ready to go on break, and, fucking spill or something happens. You're like, you know what, man, go ahead and go on your break. I got this one.
Absolutely. Because it's still at that
Because
point.
that also makes you look like you still consider yourself part of the team, but it also makes them respect you.
Exactly. And I never snitch, dude. That's my biggest thing, is I never try to snitch people out. What I'll do is I'll do it in a clean way. Like, if there's people that needed to be in an area, I always ask my boss, like, do you know who's supposed to be working this area? And then my other guys will be like, yeah, so-and-so. I'll be like, 10-4. And then that lets the guy on the radio know, oh, shit, I need to be in my section, without me saying, he's not in his section, so-and-so.
I can tell you something also that you can do a lot that scares your associates into being where they're supposed to be.
What?
Hey, has anyone seen so-and-so? I haven't seen him for a while.
Yeah,
That fucking terrifying.
that stuff you can
Because
do.
I can tell you right now that I got to carry a radio all the time at work.
I forgot that y'all have radios now.
I make sure that anytime they question where I am,
Yeah.
I will come right on that radio and I'll be like, I am on aisle so-and-so. I have been here for the past 15 minutes.
I forgot that y'all wear radios now.
Yeah, so I'm like, I make sure whenever they try to pull that, has anyone seen? I'll be like,
Hold on.
I'm right here, or I'm heading back from here, or
If you go to break, where do you put your radio?
I take it out of my ear when I'm on my break.
Same here.
Well, when I'm on my break, I don't want to hear that fucking radio.
God, when did y'all get radios?
It's a new thing. It's really annoying.
Do you got the ear?
You do realize that now I'm basically a manager without the pay.
They need to just go ahead and make you a full-time guy. Like, I don't see why they hate you so
I don't
much.
understand either because
It would benefit them.
I'd be a
immensely.
great manager and I'd fit right in
think
because
so.
I'd be a fucking asshole.
When I first advisor, dude,
Everyone would hate me as their manager most likely because I'd just be so I don't give a fuck
you be
about your
blunt.
feelings.
Yeah, you're very blunt. There's no filter with you, especially if you're drunk. Then you got that Irish thing with you.
I'd be like, because this is exactly how I would break it down. I'd be like, I'd give a list of things, and then when they come back at me with well, you know, it's only me, and I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get this done. I'll be like, well, look, I don't care what anyone else says to you throughout the night. Priority is this.
But you would have to cut off a lot of fucking people, dude. Like Sean, all those guys that were buddies with you. If you ever became manager, you got to kind of like reassess things. Not get them out of your life, but you know how Ryan did. Ryan was a great manager.
Yeah.
He was professional, but he was cool. You know what I'm saying? But he let you know right away, like, I'm here to do my job for my family.
But the reason everyone wanted to do stuff for Ryan is because he was so cool.
Only the women didn't like Ryan for some reason.
I don't like women managers in general, man. I don't respond well to them.
And it's not a sexist thing or a gender thing.
It's not.
It's just that they're usually assholes.
They're just fucking bitchy in the way they approach you every time.
It's like they become what you're talking about, or they're like lower down and this. I can tell you right now, people now, especially women, have noticed me that I've become manager. Motherfuckers I didn't know existed never even batted an eye at me. I never even been on this day shift before. I've been on every shift but day shift. They know me. All of a sudden, they say, when did you become a manager? I'm like, who the fuck are you? I've been here for 4 years, and I've never seen you.
You ain't never said shit to me.
Right, and now they're like, yeah, we noticed you a long time ago. That's great they made you manager and all this kiss-ass shit. I'm like, oh, okay. So fucking fake.
Yeah, that's the down part. You're gonna have to deal with a lot of fake motherfuckers.
Yeah, and then that's the thing. I got to become fake now,
and
dude.
also people who will use their fakeness against you. Like they will smile to your face, stab you in the back, kind of thing.
Dude, I've
be
seen all
like,
that now.
they'll come to you and be like, I think you're doing a great job. This whole department's turned around since you've been here. Then go to the fucking higher up and be like, I don't think Lawrence is doing a very good job over there. Things seem to be falling apart since he's got this. That's
Dude,
how motherfuckers are.
I've seen it so much now that I'm in management. I've been in the office with them. They're like, what happens in this office stays in this office. Dude, I'm watching it play out real time. Like our shifts hate each other. Like night shift, and they'll talk so much shit about the next shift. And then it's just reversal, dude. It's so fucking weird. Our top supervisors like hate each other. Like, she's leaving? Yes. I can't wait for her to get out. Or they're talking about my guy.
I like that. I'm so like that. Dude, there's days that whenever I'll come into work and ask what time specific managers have got there,
Yeah.
so I can determine if my day is going to be good or bad, if they're closing or not.
Oh, shit.
I'm like, oh, fuck, I got to close with them. I guess it's going to be one of those days where I'm hiding a lot.
Yeah, dude, it's so fucking weird. Every shift is like their own like empire, and they hate the other guys. I'm like, aren't we on the same team? And because I've been on all 3 shifts, my loyalties are so weird. Dude, it's that fucking guy.
It is that
It's
weird
Brian Fury, dude.
Brian Fury.
He looks like he's about to take.
Why is he wearing camouflage?
He wears that same fucking camo every fucking day.
Every day.
I'm like,
I hope he doesn't go stand out there by the pole again this time and start fucking beating it up or something.
fuck that. Remember Brian Fury beat up a tank, didn't he? In Tekken, he picked up a tank top and the fucking muzzle from a tank. He ripped it off the fucking thing and like flipped it something.
What if I came dashing one day and I was wearing nothing but a wife beater?
It would fit you. It fits your character. You're a discount Stone Cold, man. Just without the Texas.
I don't know whether to take that as a fucking compliment or an insult. Fucking discount Stone Cold.
I was watching some of the old promos from like the Attitude
You
Era.
could call me a broke ass Stone Cold and I'd be more happy with it than
the discount, yeah.
fucking. You had to use a fucking harsh word like discount.
You want me to say the Great Value brand, Stone Cold?
No, that's even worse.
Right.
Great value Stone Cold.
Yeah, I was watching a lot of the promos from the 90s and stuff. Dude, they're so fucking good.
Yeah.
I'm watching, I'm like, what the fuck was this?
Holy fucking shit, a Grubhub order. Watch it be for fuck. If it's, I don't care if it is in D'Iberville, I'll fucking go get it. It's not like I got much else going for me in my life.
You got enough gas?
It's Popeyes. Better hope they have that lobby open. Yes, I got gas.
God bless you, Greg.
God bless you, Lawrence.
What if you started?
Why do I feel like you're being condescending when you say it?
Oh, it's just a southern thing, man.
So you are being condescending.
What? That's
You don't really mean God bless someone. You just say it.
It's a southern saying. It's not anything mean or.
Southern saying is like bless your heart.
Bless your heart. Yeah, it is.
I feel like that one's only for women though.
It is.
Like if a man says bless your heart, it's kind of weird.
It is.
How do you feel about like Southern accents, like Southern language?
I kind of like it. Is there like a sing-songiness to it?
I don't. Sometimes it can be attractive on a chick.
Yeah.
Like if she has like an accent, but other than that, I mostly fucking hate it. But it's weird because I like the cowboy look.
Just not the speech kind of
I actually like the Texas
accent.
kind of like South thing more than I do
The southeastern.
the one here.
Yeah, the Mississippi one. The antebellum type shit.
I know what it is.
One.
It's because the Texas like Southern swag has like, it's like they're respectful in their presentation of it, with the way they talk to you and everything. Like howdy, ma'am, things of that nature.
Man.
Here, there's a lot of fucking attitude behind it. It's like, howdy, ma'am.
Yeah, there's a roughness to it, a roughneckness,
It's like they're saying it, but they really don't fucking mean it.
and they're always so dickish, dude.
Allow me to get that for you.
No, they always got this thing where they're like, "Well, I don't know if you can you?" like only they can do man shit. You notice that?
Well, you're the one selling this shit. You tell me.
Right? They're just an assholeness.
I don't get it.
It's like they just got done building like a fucking, I don't know, building or something, construction, building something.
It's like the wind just blows all the shit from like the shit part of Texas or Louisiana or wherever, just blows all of that to here in Alabama.
There's no good from Louisiana that I know of.
Apologies to any of our
Louisiana
fans that listen from any. We don't have any fucking fans.
Fucking the Texans though. Texas has so many fucking.
I had a guy at
flames,
work
dude.
trying to tell me that I should do, and it's not a bad idea, honestly. He's telling me what I should do on the podcast is like having like an announcement thing where I announce, I'm gonna try to cut X amount of weight before whatever date and things of that sort, and use it as like a motivating factor. Mm-hmm. It's not a bad idea.
It's not.
But I told him, I was like, well, see, here's the thing. Because, he said I'll feel the pressure because of the listeners. We only have 30-something subscribers. I'm going to have a lot more before I feel any pressure. So I told him, I was like, that might be a good idea down the road. But right now, we just don't have the listener base for me to keep the motivation.
But that can change.
He's like, yeah, but you have, yeah, of course it can. I mean, it's just a matter of us staying with the grind and things of that sort.
Still grinding.
But it's like I told him, I was like, a lot of our subscribers now are people we already know. So if I have the people we already know as my motivating factor, that's obviously not worked for me in the past. It's not going to work for me now. I need that fucking people that I know is not being fake. Complete strangers sending me, be like, hey man, I'm rooting for you. Things of that nature. Hey, Popeyes fixed their sign.
They're all fixing their signs. Fucking crystals. Why did you disappear, man?
I don't know. That should turn into a Long John Silver's.
Fuck
Best
that,
believe
man.
when I go up to fucking Indiana, I'm gonna have me some motherfucking Long John Silver's.
You got a White Castle sitting up there. You want to go to Long John Silver's?
Damn right.
The line's not so backed up today.
Well,
Yes, it is.
the lobby looks like it's.
No, I don't know.
It is open.
It's open because that guy's getting out to go in it.
The lobby.
Bless your heart.
Bless your heart. Oh, bless your heart. I'm gonna go park on the other side, though. You motherfuckers got this whole side hemmed up. How much you want to bet that DoorDash order is for Popeyes, too? Okay, I get it. Fucking bitch. Stop being a little queer. Alright. No, it's Taco Sombrero. Ooh, I don't think I can make it there before I get this Popeye, so. Alright. Check my inbox here.
What are you thinking about?
Huh?
I feel the wheels in your head turning.
Well, he said, oh, I'm on the wrong.
I like country people who are nice. Does that make sense?
Yes.
I think that applies to everyone, not just country people. I like Chinese people who are nice. I like human beings who are nice. I like Brazilians who are nice.
With 18 signing blocks. Jesus.
I got some gray hairs in my stubble.
You're getting old, dude.
Right? I got some gray hairs in my fucking
You're
hair.
an old motherfucker.
He's got an old soul.
Accept. Start.
I kind of miss my bald look.
I miss it too.
Then we'd be two bald bandits. Then we really would be fucking gay lovers.
If you don't stop with that gay shit.
It's just getting started, man. It's too soon to be saying that shit. Although it may get darker later. Our last episode, it stayed light out for like forever, man.
I think we actually got this house.
Boy, stop lying. Get flood insurance, dude, because of hurricanes. You hear me?
I don't need flood insurance. It's not in a flood zone.
All right, man. That's what they said in Katrina.
It ain't in a fucking flood zone. Pause it.
So now Greg's in a pissy mood. Watch.
So many things were going
So
through
why
my
you gotta call me a dipshit?
Because you are a dipshit. Dipshit. You wouldn't dare.
Remember how mad Shadow got when I say he doesn't have an arrest record?
Well, dude, you don't even have an arrest record.
All this tough guy talk.
Shut up!
Yeah, shut up.
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter.
Shut up.
No, he always says he's too smart to get fucking caught. Don't have to get caught. That's it. I, Shadow Wolfwood.
Head west.
Evil geniuses never get caught by the cops.
Turn left.
Yeah, he was like,
How often do the villains get caught? Like all the fucking time.
yeah, exactly. They used to do it in Scooby-Doo all
That's
the
how
fucking
they end up in
time.
Arkham.
Right?
You're back online. You are on the fastest route and your route is clear. You should
Better
reach
be.
your destination by 6:12 p.m.
Don't fucking tell me what to do.
In 1,000 feet,
Michael,
make a
you
U-turn at
turn.
Parkwood Boulevard.
You been watching any fight stuff lately?
Not really. I think there was actually a fight that happened recently. Man, I'm so out of tune with UFC now.
Yeah, I was gonna ask with UFC. UFC became like WWE, but in like less time. Isn't that weird?
It's weird, man. Like, unless it's like big name fighters now, like the big fights, I just don't care about them. Like back in the day, I used to care about the low carders. I've become that UFC fan now that only cares about the big fights. I would show, you know, if I was to watch them at bars like I used to, I'd be that guy that shows up for, you know, the last
cards, yeah.
the main card, and that's it.
Why is it like that, though? Is it because the other guys just haven't earned your trust yet, or?
It's not that. It's just they're not as interesting, man. I mean, sometimes they even put on the better fights, but they're not the ones that have the story leading up to. They're not the ones that's talked about on ESPN.
That's the thing with Conor. That's what made him great, was that, yeah, he lost a few, but he was good entertainment.
Actually, I think what really got me out of UFC, man, is it's too much fucking work to keep up with it, dude.
Really?
Yeah, because like if you want to be like the big fan of UFC, you're gonna find yourself watching the pre-press fight conferences, trying to, you know, get an idea of the fighter's attitude and things of that nature. You might watch their fucking training videos they put out, and it's just too much, man. All the interviews.
Exactly.
I just want to see people fight. I don't want to fucking.
But here's the problem: they have some good women cards, but you don't want to watch the women.
I don't like watching women beat each other up.
Because it reminds you of your daughter?
No? The fuck would it remind me of my daughter?
I don't know. I just thought because maybe you have a daughter now, you don't like to see women being hurt.
No, it's because I objectify women, Lawrence, and I look at them as basically sandwich makers and fuck dolls. Just kidding.
1,000 feet, use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto Ditto Road.
Oh God, man, that's.
I almost made you noble, and you turned that around to become the biggest scumbag.
I just said it just to say it. I don't really mean it. No, but I do objectify them. That much is true.
So you don't like them as athletes? That.
I mean,
that would give you more reason.
I like a woman to be the classic woman from, you know, that I'm used to, man. The ones that they fucking look good all the time. And
oh, you say that the women in the UFC look butch all the time.
You know, if I want to see a woman doing something that's like a profession, I like the shit like Baywatch would be a great example, okay? Fucking woman lifeguard, that's sexy. To watch a woman fucking lifeguard run out there and save somebody's life in her fucking little bikini and such like that, that's hot. Seeing a woman fucking bust up another woman's fucking nose to where blood is gushing out of it, and then her standing over her going, "Bah!" There's nothing about that is fucking enticing to me.
When they shave their heads completely to become like ultimate badass.
I don't like seeing women act like dudes. It's just not my thing, man.
I mean, I guess I have an excuse because I'm part gay. But...
I mean, if you're not, you got a fucking lot of explaining to do with as many times as you said it.
I can't believe in Godzilla versus King Kong, you went for Godzilla or King Kong.
Yeah, man. But it's weird, man. I used to love Godzilla, but all of a sudden, it's like I like Kong more now, dude. When I saw the original Godzilla versus King Kong, and Kong won, I don't think you realize how infuriated I was. I was pissed.
Well, dude, there's 2 versions of that. There's one where Godzilla wins.
That's the Japanese version, and it's ridiculous. But, you know, I got angry about it. I was like, this is bullshit.
Because it wasn't supposed to happen that way.
But then, I felt... What bothered me about Godzilla vs. Kong is it almost felt like they were trying to make amends for that movie by making Godzilla beat Kong.
Beat the fucking brakes off that.
Yeah. I felt like that was not fair, especially since Kong has the better movies. I mean... That
is not true.
Yes, it is.
You're talking about the 1933 original, then yes. That's one of the best movies ever made.
Kong Skull Island, better than pretty much any Godzilla movie to date. Other than the older ones. The older ones were what they were. Yeah. The older ones were great.
I was going to say.
Peter Jackson's King Kong. Okay. Fucking great.
Great, yeah. True. Yeah, Godzilla has few... But here's the thing. Godzilla is the better character to me than King Kong.
Why?
He's just re-embodies that old school pulp character, like Superman, The Shadow, fucking Doc Savage, James Bond. What you see is what you get. Godzilla is the fucking song. He blows fire out of his mouth. He beats up other monsters for a fucking living.
You know what bothers me about Godzilla now? I think I figured out what it was. Why it's harder for me to root for him.
Why?
He's just too OP.
I don't use that same fucking thing they use against
We're in this fucking era now to where every fucking thing, you have all these OP characters, and it's like they took something I love from my childhood and just turned it into another OP character. I had Godzilla fucking toys, man.
Godzilla's not OP, dude. Godzilla's a freak of fucking nature.
This new Godzilla is OP.
Why? He's always had atomic breath, dude. He's always still struggling.
He's always had atomic breath, but you know what used to happen in all the older movies?
What?
He always got his ass handed to him, then had to come back and get redemption. Godzilla was always a redemption fucking story in every movie that he was in. Got his ass kicked, fucking came back strong.
He kind of did. He kind of was getting beat up by Kong.
By Kong? Not really. He got his ass handed to him by Mechagodzilla. Mechagodzilla beat the fuck out of Godzilla.
And his atomic breath, it takes too long to charge up and use kind of practically. He wasn't able to get it off on King Kong, remember? Because it was taking too long. And King Kong would kind of choke him before he could do it. So it's not an OP movie.
You know what my problem was with King Kong, that fight of Kong versus Godzilla?
What?
Kong did not act enough like a gorilla in that fight. That's not how a gorilla would act. A gorilla would be hopping all over the fucking place.
He would. That's why the Peter Jackson Kong to me was more gorilla-like.
Yeah, I loved it. I loved that Peter Jackson Kong.
I just wished him and the girl would get married, you know?
And have little Kong babies.
How would that work? How the fuck would that... Oh my god, that's so weird. Or she can keep him as a pet and she would fuck someone else.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. That'd be like Tusk, wouldn't it? Where the fucking dude was living like a walrus. Why didn't they make him live like a walrus?
Why didn't they just, like, you know he wanted to die.
Right. You should have just did it, man. They kept him in a fucking pool in a gated thing.
He basically had a doghouse. Like when people have a doghouse outside, with the chain tied to it.
Yeah, that's what he'd be like. What? Why? Send him to like a place for humans?
He became their dog.
And it's his best friend fucking that chick. His ex-girlfriend. Oh, dude, that movie is so frustrating.
Fuck you. You said this episode would suck.
This episode is great, dude. He became a fucking walking chicken nugget, pretty much. That's what he looked like.
A chicken McNugget.
Chicken McNugget.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto
What's your
4th
favorite
Street, Franklin
sauce
Avenue.
for the chicken nuggets at McDonald's?
I never really got chicken nuggets a lot, but the sweet and sour is what my brother's always got.
Yeah, that's sweet and sour, man.
And he just wouldn't shut the fuck up about sweet and sour.
I'm on that sweet and sour now.
He was always sweet and sour, sweet and sour, sweet and sour. I'm like, I tasted it myself. I don't agree with it. I don't like sweet on my fucking savory
Take the
food.
next right onto 4th Street, Franklin Avenue.
Is it 4th Street or is it Franklin Avenue?
Oh shit!
You need to make up your fucking mind.
What's going on with this sign?
Warren Heights.
Lauren Heights.
I haven't
In
got that
1,000
house yet.
feet, turn right onto Woolmarket
I was
Street.
reviewing the little contract signing thing. It's just a bunch of
I
disclosure.
hope your house is haunted.
I hope it is too.
I want some fucking content for this channel.
I want some demons.
No, you don't want demons, dude. Ghosts is where you want to keep it. Ghosts can't hurt you.
What if
Demons
what,
can.
what if ghosts are demons?
Don't
just
fuck with
demons
me, dude.
posing?
See, that's a good question.
When are we gonna do our ghost hunting? By the way,
Dude, I'm getting the app soon. I was gonna tell you that's a
good.
episode
I want to
coming.
do that soon, and we both need to be recording because you can record with the app.
Take the next
I want
right
to go to a
onto
real
Woolmarket
haunted
Street,
fucking
then
thing,
turn
dude.
left
We
onto
need-
Franklin
that's gonna
Avenue.
be
We
the
need to
next
plan
step.
a road trip.
Let's go to Myrtle Plantation.
We need to go there. Spend the fucking night too.
You can actually. It's pricey though.
Did you see a ghost? Yes.
Is there anybody in the room
Take the
with me
next
right now?
left onto Franklin
Oh fuck!
Avenue.
Did you hear that?
You'll arrive at your
Yeah, I know,
destination.
right? What if a serial killer was living there?
It's like you're the mayor of Pleasantville. All right, I'm looking for. I don't want to know what fucking address. It's 500 to 508. Kind of fucking shit. 513 is what we're looking for.
What kind of cocksucker number is that?
I don't know. It's a cocksucker.
What kind of prick number is that?
Oh, fucking prick.
You need a port swing.
It's going to be on the left, I'm assuming, considering the odds on the left, the evens on the right. We're looking for 513.
My house, right here. What if the guy jumped in the middle of the street and said, "It's my house"?
Hey, it's me!
Yeah. Hey, it's me,
Is
motherfucker.
that 508?
It's 508. It's 508. So 511 is right here.
513 should be
You've
right,
arrived.
right here.
You the man right here?
The man right here.
I'm the man right here.
Oh, 513 is this one. And what fucking number is that one?
511, you idiot. I told you
I'll
that.
kill you. I will murder, death, kill you.
What's going on with this house?
I don't know, but what are they fumigating in there?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
Is that like Dexter's kill room?
Dexter's kill room. In his front yard. Yeah, it's pretty inconspicuous.
Hey, no one would suspect it. No one will know. How would
Don't
they
you
know?
start that shit, man. You gotta do the music.
How
with
would
it.
they know?
Do the
They'll
music.
never know.
Do the music.
I can't really do the music.
The straw is in the bag.
Shut up. You gonna pause it? Or I guess not. Just leave it going.
Cocksuckers Anonymous.
What would you do if a big ass fucking dog just came and tackled me as I was walking back? Would you get out and save me, or would you like fucking just?
Man, I punch a fucking dog in the face.
Okay, Dustin.
Yeah, I wouldn't punch.
I punch a dog in the face.
I wouldn't punch the dog in the face. I'd be too scared to punch him in the
Fucking
face.
dipshit.
Like a dog has more bite per
Square inch.
square inch than any animal known to man.
You know how much money my realtor will make off this sale if I get this house?
Hold on, no. Why does your landlord want you after your property?
Oh, yeah, so they do this thing that they call lot inspection, which is basically just their way of saying, hey, we're going to judge you for how your place looks.
Okay.
That's what it is. They want to walk around and, judge you. Because, I mean, what do you have to inspect on the lot? Am I out there fucking digging holes?
Right.
So they come, they do their little inspection, they come banging on my fucking door. Like the police. Like I'm in the bathroom, I'm taking a shit.
Right.
And they're outside, literally banging on my fucking door. So I yell from the bathroom, I'm like, I'm in the restroom, I will be there in a minute. They keep banging. Then he goes and starts banging on the wall.
That's fucking insanity.
So I go and answer the fucking door finally, with my fucking pants still fucking unbuckled and everything. I answer thinking, maybe it's something else, and they're fucking both sitting there. They're like, immediately, what are your intentions with this trailer? And I look at them confused. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, what do you mean, what are my intentions? I was like, I'm going to continue to live here. That's my intentions. And they're like, well, you can't continue to live here with it looking like this. Like, this looks bad. I'm like, what exactly is wrong with it? And they're like, it looks bad. It needs to be painted and blah, blah, blah. Now, keep in mind, I don't think they have the right to say any of this shit. Like, I'm on their property. I'm renting their lot. But as far as how my home looks is none of their fucking business. As long as I'm not damaging the land, they shouldn't have anything to say.
Exactly. What the fuck is going on with these guys? Go
So they basically tell me, they're like, well, you're either gonna have to trade this in and get a new mobile home, or you're gonna have to move off the land.
You can sue them for that. There's got to be some civil lawsuits or something.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that they're fucking breaking the law somehow.
Why now all of a sudden? But this wasn't a problem for the 16 years you were living in?
20 fucking years. But I have other plans that I'm not going to have video evidence of that is going to be my way of getting back at them.
Don't take a shit in their flower
I'm not,
bed.
it's nothing criminal like that. It's just something that's a very fucking shitty move that I can do because of situations that are in play. That's gonna leave them with a major fucking problem.
Oh, you're gonna leave the fucking everything there and just dip out. So they're gonna be stuck with that fucking mobile home.
I cannot confirm nor deny.
And Nice.
What you're saying right now.
Go off the fucking grid. Don't let them find you. Don't tell them where you're gonna move to, neither.
I won't. As a matter of fact, I've also decided I'm gonna start paying my rent with cash.
But this
So
is,
they can't try to do any fucking tricky shit with my account.
let me ask you this though.
What?
How is Shadow gonna be? If you're gonna live here, where's Shadow gonna factor in all this?
Working on getting his license and get a car. Because,
We're gonna be seeing him a lot less.
yep.
Bless his heart. Hope he finds peace in Arizona. He was never going to Arizona. He just said that shit to get back at us, which doesn't even make sense.
I feel like you have this weird obsession with Shadow. You want to talk about him so much.
Shadow is like my arch rival, but I don't know why.
You've created a rivalry.
No, you did.
How the fuck did I do it?
You brought this man aboard, you know, when he's the complete fucking polar opposite of me, and put us in a fucking car together, made us ride around for like 5-6 hours.
Oh, hold on. I don't make y'all do anything.
You know damn well how this is gonna play out. This man who's a complete opposite, everything, he's like my Bizarro. He's my reverse Flash, dude.
You want me to drive by and show you the house that I'm trying to get?
Yeah.
We can't.
He's one of the most unorganized, grab-astic pieces of shit. I mean, that's off Full Metal Jacket. I don't mean that. He's not a piece of shit. But he is unorganized and he is grab-astic. Whatever that even means.
He's just not a piece of shit.
He's just not the piece of shit.
No, he's a good guy.
He's a good guy.
Really good dude, actually.
He just has Asperger's.
And he stinks. Sometimes.
But he never smelled like that.
Oh.
He started off good, man. Your back still hurting you?
Dude, my back never stops hurting. You realize I spend the majority of my life in pain. Oh, you roll the window down.
Just want to catch some breeze, man. Every now and again.
Am I stinking?
No, you don't stink. Nobody stinks but Shadow, dude.
It's because he works hard, though.
Nah, dude, I've never smelled that before. That's something else. Working hard doesn't explain that.
Pizza Hut's delivery thing is even better than Domino's.
That I will agree with. I like their delivery guy. Both of them are better than Papa John's thing. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with Papa John's.
So they have the worst delivery drivers?
They do, and they're always pissed when they have to come deliver to you, which is weird.
I just don't understand why you hate Pizza Hut so much. You know what makes me fucking mad?
What?
Is when we ask questions on the podcast, like, you know, which do people prefer, Pizza Hut or Domino's? We get no fucking answers. Zero fucking answers.
We're not legitimate yet, dude. We have to earn
I
that.
know. We have to earn that shit.
Yeah.
I'm just impatient.
Like, we gotta do this for years, bro, until we finally catch some shit like that.
I mean, you know me, I'm fine with doing it. I don't ever expect to make it big.
Yeah,
or make
that's
any
what I'm
money.
saying. This is like therapeutic. You know what's
But
pissing me off?
that would be a nice side effect, considering there have been people who have done it and do less and fucking.
Yeah, you make more.
I was explaining this to someone the other day, like with my gaming channel that I do, where I play the game. They're like, you gotta be more talkative, and you know, you gotta be more reactive. And I was like, I'm not that guy, man. I'm not that fake ass fucking. Oh my God! Did you just see that? Oh, I fell off the horse! Oh my God! If that's what people want to see, then I'm not that guy to go to for that. Because I can't fucking do it. Even if it fucking was to make me rich, I just can't. It's not in me. I don't have that amount of.
Your wife
fakeness
wouldn't
in me.
let you, dude. You'd be way too loud. She would say, Greg, shush.
You're being too loud. Alright, so I'll show you this house that we're trying for that we won't get because someone's going to outbid us, which always happens. We'll end up in a total shithole because of that.
Exactly.
I notice your mom doesn't come to little Filipino things that Shirley has it, like everyone else does all the time. Why is
No,
that?
she goes to other Filipino places.
Oh, so she has a separate Filipino group.
Yeah, she knows of Shirley. She's probably been there a couple times. They've mingled before, but like she has so many that it's like, you Surely it's just a blip on the radar.
A blip?
Yeah. It's not to say she's of lower status. It's just that there's so many going on.
Okay,
that it's
so
hard to-
this is the back.
What a piece of crap.
No, this right here.
Oh, it's just like the garage.
This is just the garage. This is separate. That's the house.
But you got a garage.
That fucking thing is like set up to be a workshop inside.
Dude, you're going to have the awesome studio. You have to get this fucking house.
I
dude.
could actually fucking turn this into a rental.
Fuck that. That's going to be your podcasting studio.
I'd rather fucking have the money being made off of it to pay my rent than make it a podcast studio.
Then where the fuck are you going to cast from?
It's a 3-bedroom fucking house.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Just put some towels under the fucking door.
Big ass backyard. So yeah, now keep in mind, in front of that house is a road. So the property that we would be purchasing is from the road to the road here.
Fuck that. I want this house. That would be such a dick move if I bought this right up front of you.
I would. But yeah, dude, that fucking thing is...
This thing alone I want. You fucking lucky
So I have
bastard,
2
dude.
entrances to my house.
How'd you get so lucky, dude?
I mean, I don't even have the house yet, so...
You're gonna get it, dude. We got metal roofs, though. That's weird.
I like metal roofs.
It's harder for guys to inspect it because they can't grip it.
What?
They'll slide off. They don't have the right shoes for that. Cougar paws don't cling to that shit.
All you gotta do is have on some slip-resistant shoes and you're good to go, bro. There's a basketball goal in my backyard, though. I don't like that.
Why? Oh, you don't... Sports is not your thing.
I don't do that basketball shit. I only play honky ball.
What's that? NASCAR and boat racing?
A bunch of fucking dead kids touched on that fucking mailbox.
Alright. Dipshit Avenue.
Dipshit Avenue.
This guy's house is like... You can't even get inside of it. It's hidden beside... Like, it's in fucking Narnia.
Is Chronicles of Narnia better than Lord of the Rings?
To a certain extent, yes.
I disagree.
I'll tell you why. The Chronicles of Narnia are more closer to Christian doctrines.
It is, actually. One ring to rule them all. One ring to find them.
Now, Lord of the Rings does have a one-up because it has
To
Galadriel.
bring them together.
Would you have fucked Galadriel?
That darkness bites them. Huh?
Would you have fucked with Galadriel?
Yes, of course. I'd even fuck her in that demon mode she was in.
I think that's the better option. You know how kinky that would be?
What if she had sharp teeth, though, when she went to suck your
That
dick?
goes into the fucking kinkiness.
Ugh, I
It
don't
would be
want
like an
that.
S&M fucking session.
That'd be like saying, who would you rather have a blowjob from a Mortal Kombat, Kitana or Melina?
Oh, shit. I didn't think of that. You know, I mean... Sometimes the pain, goes into it.
I don't ever want to feel any pain when someone's sucking my dick.
And you haven't lived yet, Greg.
I guess I haven't. I want some fucking Firehouse subs, man. I've been wanting that shit.
I had that the other day.
You fucking piece of shit. You have fucking expensive taste.
I tasted it
And
just
food.
I tasted it the one time. It was okay. Actually, it was fucking amazing.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're not okay. They're amazing, and their food is so much more filling than Subway. I can get a 7-inch there and be good.
Always get the 12-inch.
Oh, you shouldn't. It's too much food. It's gonna give you bitch tits.
Not if you only eat one time a day.
Are your nipples showing today?
No, are yours?
I wish you'd fucking wear tighter shirts.
Shut up, bitch. Oh, look at you, Fille's not backed up today.
Yeah, it's still backed up. There's still fucking cars swirling all the way around. Getting swirlies.
You got all the guys out today. What the fuck is going on over there?
Yeah, that's right, Toyota. Don't you even think about it.
Toyota Tundra. Is this where the order is from?
No, I don't have an order. I'm doing horrible today on this shit, dude.
You might have to go to Diablo.
You know what? Tomorrow I'm fucking going to. Because Gulfport's been shit lately. People just, the food gig thing is fucking dying off, which is gonna really suck because this is, I was hoping to make extra money.
if you rent out that fucking thing, the garage thing, if you rent it out, you might be able to make the money and use that as your side hustle.
I'd have to do some work on it though. I'd have to have some plumbing put in there because he doesn't have plumbing. I'd have to have
Internet for porn.
internet for porn. It would have to have plumbing. It would have to have some maybe separation of the walls and such.
Let me pause it right fast.
Why? Getting the fucking orders on. I'm gonna have to run 3 apps if I'm gonna make any fucking money.
What do you think of the saying, your ass is grass?
I don't know. What do you think of the saying, your ass is grass?
Is it said just because it rhymes, or is there a meaning behind it?
Just because it rhymes.
Or is it because
It's like saying that you're gonna knock them down, so their ass is gonna
be grass?
You're gonna hit the grass so hard, your ass
You're
is
gonna become
part
grass.
of it. Yeah. Ass.
I thought it was because like they're a lawnmower and they're gonna turn you into the grass that they're gonna cut.
What's wrong with your brain?
I might have Asperger's.
No, we've seen Asperger's in
Yeah,
full effect.
yeah, we see. That was my little nod.
I love how you never started it back up, so
It is started back
did
up.
you?
Yeah, you idiot.
dipshit.
You got a fucking Asperger's.
You're a fucking mental midget.
A what?
A mental midget.
I never heard that term before. Must be a northerner thing.
You've never heard of a mental midget?
No. Because that doesn't even make sense.
Yes, it does.
Explain it. You anus.
You know what? I can't really explain it.
See? It's because it made so much sense.
Actually, it does. It's basically just saying you're a retard. Like your mind never reaches its full growth. You're like
Huh?
it's like you have the mind of a child or something.
Midgets don't do that. None of that explains midgets. None of that's anything.
Hey Google,
Ah, here we go with this.
what is the definition of mental midget? You fucking piece of shit.
He doesn't even know what the fuck you're talking about.
Oh.
It's never heard anything that you're talking about, dude.
Hey Google, what is the definition of mental midget?
Here are some results from a search.
A stupid person is a mental midget, so there you go.
A stupid person.
You're a stupid person.
So you've been calling me a stupid person this whole time.
You're an idiot.
What do you think of Jeeps with no doors?
I wouldn't want one. Who the fuck wants a vehicle with no doors on it? They probably actually charge more for that.
Which is
Charge you
dumb.
more for less parts.
Yeah, which is dumb because there's less parts.
Chavanier. That's the name of this person. Shanavier. What kind of fucking night am I delivering to you? Shanavier Clark.
Night of the round table.
Who the fuck gets a hamburger steak?
What is that? Is it a steak that's put in between two buns of bread?
It's a fucking burger patty without the bread, with some gravy thrown on top of it. And I'm not just gonna sit there and wait. I bet she just brought it out, actually.
Want to go check?
No. I'll come back.
It's gonna be fucking thrown away by then.
No, it won't. It won't throw it away.
How do you know?
Uh-huh.
You really couldn't wait. You said fuck them.
Dude, I accepted another Grubhub order. This guy's a runner.
Looks like a fucking
Rich yuppie.
yeah. Not really. It looks like special forces. Looks like
Updated to confirmed.
looks like SOCOM. I'm happy that I'm a manager now, dude. I just really like that I moved up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't have to squeal for it or scream for it. I just put my name on the paper. I've been there, did my time.
Well, it's good to be somewhere where that matters. Where they actually, consider someone else. And it's good to know that you work somewhere where they didn't have somebody already picked out.
They were actually wanting me for the longest fucking time.
What's so fucking special about you?
I'm just nice, dude. I fit the quota. Like, they don't want you because you're a white man.
You know what? I appreciate you for admitting that.
That's just the goddamnest truth. It's like, because of the past racism perpetuated by a lot of, and I hate to put it this way, but Europeans, it's just, people don't pity you. I guess it's a pity thing. But I'll take it if it gets me promoted. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Say no?
No, I don't blame you at all. I just appreciate the fact that you acknowledge that that's a thing.
It is, man. I mean, we can't deny it anymore because it's like people feel bad, you know what I'm saying, for what happened. And they should, man, because of all the racism. Now, here's where I stop believing it and the line gets drawn. Should people be punished for things they didn't have anything to do with? And that's the only argument that I hear from people that are against shit like, I guess you could say affirmative action. And I guess you can say shit like, black or white guilt or whatever, is that should people feel guilty for shit
I think affirmative action was necessary when we still had problems with segregation and things
and
of that
I'm happy
nature.
that you could admit that.
Back in those days, whenever a black man and a white man weren't on equal playing grounds, or black man or white woman, whatever, then I completely understand affirmative action. It was necessary. But the problem, man, is like that those days are not... Is there still racist people out there? Absolutely. But nowadays that stuff doesn't really exist. And I know the argument would be made that if affirmative action wasn't into play, we would go back to the, I'm not going to hire that guy because he's black, or I'm not going to hire that guy. I think we're beyond that now. I think now when it comes to jobs like that, no one is like, be like, I don't want to hire this guy, but he's black and I need to fill a quota, so I'm going to do it. I don't think that happens anymore.
Right.
So I think we're beyond that now. So I think the affirmative action is not necessary. I honestly feel like it puts white people at a handicap now, and that's not fair. But then the argument's just going to come back. Well, it wasn't fair for us to be blah, blah, blah. So it's a never-ending fucking circle.
It goes into a circle jerk, yeah. It's like that old argument. Remember, do the right thing. It was like, why don't you put black people faces on the boards? And the Italian guy's like, I own it. Why should I put black people?
It's just like serial killers' kids, man. They don't deserve to be punished for what their parents did. Their parents did. Doesn't matter how gruesome or whatever it was. They don't deserve the punishment. They didn't do the crime.
If you didn't do the crime, you don't have to do the time.
It don't mean a thing if you ain't got that.
I will be back as soon as he gets the food. He just left it in here sometimes.
Just fucking left it.
He should have fucking stole that shit, man. Put that in your glove box. That motherfucker wasn't using it.
You know what? You got a real pissy attitude. Well, if you wouldn't watch so much porn on your phone at work, it's probably all you do now is just sit there and watch porn all day long.
In the office?
While bossing people around.
And you wouldn't?
No, I wouldn't. I'd have a little more respect than that.
Bullshit.
You have more time to jack off now at work than you've ever had before.
Oh, right. Right on. I would hate whenever I'm jacking off, though, at work, and then they're calling me, like, what's your 20? And it's so fucking awkward. It's like... And then, no, even if I'm taking a shit, right? And there's another guy in the bathroom with me, and they call him up on the radio, they're like, well, what's your 20? I always have to turn the radio off and get him after, because I can never get on there while there's a dude next to me, and be like, I'm on the shitter.
Have they ever, called you on the radio right as you were coming?
I'm not going to answer that fucking question. They've called me while I was shitting, and that's awkward for that reason. I've never been jacking off, though. I'm a shadow on that. It's why risk it. And then they might smell it on you, so I never jack off at work.
You're a fucking liar.
What do you mean?
You get all fucking talk about how you jack off at work, and then all of a sudden you don't want to talk about if you came or not.
It's different now. We're on a podcast, man. I can't fucking.
Then why'd you bring it up?
I was joking.
It's a pretty shitty joke.
You're a pretty shitty person.
Have you ever seen a chick that has like a bunch of fucking tattoos and shit up and down her arm? And you can tell at one time this chick wasn't a lesbian.
What? I seen chicks who were straight who had some fucking shit like that. I never seen it.
I don't. You don't really see any straight chicks that are like that.
They usually have the one or two, right?
When they got all the different fucking symbols and like none of the tattoos fucking match each other, so it doesn't make sense. It's just like a bunch of random shit on their arm.
Right.
Spur of the moment tattoos.
I think that shit's kind of cool.
So you like all the randomness? You don't like a theme?
I like it if they have one or two that are kind of cool. Like they have a story behind it.
Like, you fucking have the fucking triangle fucking pyramid eye up here, and then a fucking Star of David down here, and then a fucking Triforce over there.
A fucking tiger.
Yeah, with a unicorn here. Fucking rainbow over here.
It's too much, ain't it?
It's like, hey, every time I find an image I like, I'm gonna put it on my fucking arm.
No, I seen somebody have the fucking Matrix shit on their arm going down.
Now that's cool.
That was like, bro, I need to get that. And I was like, do I like Matrix that much? No. And that's all it always stops. I'm like, do I like so and so that much?
Exactly. I'll tell you what I do like enough that I would get it tattooed on me.
Yeah.
Michael Myers mask.
Jason had a cooler mask. He has the coolest
I don't give a fuck. I don't have the attachment to Jason that I do to Myers.
I don't either, but at the same time, Jason's mask was fucking straight on. Like, that's the best mask in horror. Was that fucking hockey
I
mask.
disagree.
Do you think Myers had the best mask?
I do. I don't think that hockey mask beat it.
I think it does, dude. Like, I don't like Jason as a character like Myers. Myers is the better character. And Myers has a scarier mask. But Jason's mask is just fucking iconic, dude. It's like the Nike symbol.
You know what? I see where you're coming from on that. And like,
when you see it, you automatically think.
I get where you're coming from because more people want to wear that Jason mask than they do that Myers mask. That's why there's so many different variations of it.
Of the Jason.
You got fucking Jason masks filled with blood.
Oh,
fucking
so
neon
many.
Jason mask.
Every single.
You don't have all those variations of the Myers mask.
And when you do, they're bad. Like the fucking Revenge. What was the fifth one where he had the? What was it based on? Remember he had a mask that was based on a rock star's face. You know what I'm talking about, right?
No.
In Halloween 5, wasn't it based on like David Bowie or something? Like one of the masks is not based on William Shatner.
Are you talking about the one that had blonde hair?
Yeah, there was that one.
Well, that was the fuck up mask. They like wasn't supposed to air that one on TV or like on the movie.
Halloween 5, dude.
It was like a prototype or some shit.
Think about Halloween 5.
By the way, I think I'm gonna order that fucking Halloween 2 NECA figure. Of
you want it?
I really like it. I was looking at it today online. I think that's probably my favorite Myers figure.
What if there was a
Fathead.
1/6 version of that, like I had for mine? Would you buy it?
1/6. Is that bigger than a NECA figure?
No, NECAs are like 18 inches. 1/6 is usually 12 to 13. What the fuck are we doing back here?
I'm coming back to get that order.
Dickhead. What? What?
That chick thought I was talking to her.
What you say? How you know?
Oh, that's fucking funny.
What happened? I gotta hear this.
I opened the door and you were on your phone. And I was putting the food in. I guess as she was getting out of her car and walking up. And I said, "What you watching, fat boy?"
And she thought you were talking to her?
She thought I was talking to her. Oh, man.
I love it.
Yeah, she thought I was talking to her.
And then she's fat, so it's
Yeah.
like, it's funny because you had your door open. You were gonna leave your fucking door open. She's just waiting to get inside that parking space. So you double fucked her. Like, I was laughing my ass off. That's why I said,
I fucked her.
dude, look at her legs. It's like they're the only things toned on her, but the rest of her body is fat.
Oh, she's a butterface.
Like, fat chicks with very good legs, like strong legs, is weird to me. Dude, it's not gonna work because he's coming too. Dude. It's so illegal.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Turn right on Landon Road.
Texas Roadhouse.
Tiggs.
In 600 feet, turn right on US 49 South.
I will.
Approaching a railroad crossing.
I'm approaching a railroad crossing. Yeah, she thought I called her fat boy. Dude, I wish you could see her face when she turned around. Because, like...
I wish I could have seen that. What was her face?
Turn right on US
she looked like she
49
wanted to
South.
say something, but she decided it would be a bad idea.
Because you look like you have nothing to lose. That's the one thing to do. You look like you have like lost your house. Your wife divorced you, and you just said, "Fuck it, I'm taking someone with me."
In a quarter of a mile, use the right lane to exit to I-10 east toward Biloxi.
You're a beautiful man.
I'm a beautiful man.
A beautiful man, child.
I'm a beautiful man.
But I love,
Exit right to I-10 east toward Biloxi.
Yeah, I love the Jason mask, dude. My favorite one has to be probably Part 3. Part 3 is just the most iconic look for Jason.
Is that Jason Lives?
In a quarter
No,
mile,
3
turn
was.
left onto
It
Creosote
was just
Road.
Part 3. There was no title to it. I don't think.
Take the next left
It was his
onto
first
Creosote
appearance.
Road.
It was like his first appearance as Jason, the first one.
Yeah, because in 2, he
He had a fucking bag
a
over
bag
his
on his head the whole time.
head. Seconds when he had that green shirt that was too small, and he looked like the Hunchback of Notre Dame. That's the most iconic. Like, that to me is pure Jason. The other ones are just variations. I don't like the skeleton version of him. I don't like Part 9 where he's got like the mask fusing with his skull. And Part 8 where it was dirty, like he was eating Cheetos. And
The Jason movies just got ridiculous is the problem.
But that's a part of their charm.
No, it's not. Jason in space.
That's when it sucked. Jason X is when it was like the cutoff point. That's the one that's get the fuck out of here.
I think the one where he went to Manhattan,
It was the ending.
to me, it should have been the ending of the Jason movies. Jason Takes Manhattan.
You didn't like Part 9 either, huh?
In half a mile.
And then I think it should have
use the
went
left
to,
lane
you
turn
know,
left on Airport
Jason
Road.
versus Freddy,
In a
because
quarter
Jason
mile,
was actually in
use the left
hell.
2 lanes to turn left onto Three
Like,
Because it
Rivers
made
Road.
sense, yeah.
Or was that Jason Goes to Hell? Actually, that one was fine too.
Yeah, so it said Part 9, Jason Goes
Yeah.
to Hell was the ending.
Yeah,
that was
that-
the cutoff.
that
Because
should've
he
been-
actually died and went to
In
hell.
1
Yeah.
mile, turn left on Rippey Road.
Because Jason X was something else. It was so bad, dude. Jason X. The fuck
Use the
out of
left
here.
2 lanes to turn left onto Three Rivers Road.
And the Nightmare on Elm Street movies just,
They got funny. It's like you said, dude. All those guys get funny.
yeah. That's what I don't like. They're even trying to do it to Myers now, and it pisses me off.
No, Myers can't be funny, dude. He has to stay. What the fuck? We still got an order right here? Where's this one going to?
We got 2 orders. Calm down. I got this handled.
Oh, shit, dude.
We're doing the Grubhub delivery first, because it's on Three Rivers Road.
You're going to get them text messages. What's taking so long?
I don't give a fuck. It's Waiter. I don't care about Waiter. Fuck Waiter.
You're a bad boy.
I'm a bad motherfucker. I gotta piss. I know that.
Now you know how I feel.
And see, it's inconvenient to have to piss today because I have on boxers that don't have a piss hole. It's like those compression boxers that fucking you have to pull all the way down to like your fucking ankles to take a piss. So even if I'm at a urinal, I'm gonna be that guy that's standing there with my fucking pants at my ankles when I'm pissing. I know you've seen those old men in the casinos do that shit,
Yeah, they got the catheters and shit. And
where they have to pull their pants all the way down and take a piss.
They had to do that. Yeah. They existed.
They stand at the urinal with their ass exposed.
And then they smile at you. That's the weirder part.
Why do they smile?
I
at
don't
you?
know. That's a mystery to me. Listen to this. Fury must fight Wilder by September 15th because of the contract
Continue on
clause.
Three Rivers Road for 1.5 miles.
The Fury must, huh?
Yeah, it's a part of their contract.
Wilder.
They have to do the trilogy.
Ain't he already beat that dude's ass?
He did. That's what makes this funny. It's like they were
In a
expecting
quarter of
him
a
to
mile.
lose.
Hasn't he whooped his
Turn
ass
right on
twice?
Seaway Road.
They drew the first time, but technically he beat him the first time.
Yeah.
If he didn't get that knockdown, he would have won that.
Yeah.
So he technically beat this dude twice, but because they were expecting Wilder to be dominant, they expected him to be victorious. They were supposed to be a three-parter.
But I mean,
Turn right
their
on
second
Seaway
fight
Road.
left no questions. He fucking beat the brakes off of him.
But because of the contract, that's what's funny, is a legal contract saying that no one expected that, by the
Turn
way.
left.
So by contract, he has to kick his ass 3 times.
That's all right. Tyson Fury's just gonna beat his ass.
That's
again.
what I'm saying. So it's like,
And Dante Wilder will come out with
In
another
1 mile,
fucking.
turn
I'm
right
black,
on Ditto
y'all,
Road.
and I'm black, y'all, and I'm blacker than black.
really
and I'm
bothered
black,
you.
y'all. It really did. Because I wanted to like that guy, man. And then when he came out to that fucking shit, I was like, fuck you, dude. It's like you.
But
it's like,
Tyson did the
it's
same
like,
thing.
It's like, you know, you're white. I don't want you as my fan.
that's not true, man. Tyson did the same shit. He had the same little, when he turned Muslim.
He's a crazy person. That's different.
You could forgive Tyson because he was mentally unstable.
Pretty sure he had a rougher fucking upbringing in life than Dante
In a
Wilder.
1/4 mile, turn right.
I could be wrong about
In
that.
half a mile,
I'm just
use the
saying.
right lane to turn right.
I'm going back to these fucking apartments, aren't I? I already got another hub offer. Murky
Take the
water.
next right, then turn left.
It's a nice place. They have some of the best. Dude, they have a wing challenge.
Do they?
That's what we need to be asking ourselves.
Nah, we're done with the wing challenges.
3-parter. The first time, the wings kicked our ass.
Take the next right,
No, we
then your
beat the wings.
destination will be on
The
the
second
left.
time, we beat the wings. Third time, the wings kicked our asses.
Oh, the gate is closed now. Why'd they close the gate, I wonder?
I don't know. Dude, his license plate says Cold World. Is it really that cold?
All right,
It feels
people.
pretty hot to me.
Keep right, then turn right.
What do you think of lime green cars?
This fucking person didn't even give me a fucking apartment number. Which building and apartment number? It wasn't listed on the delivery. Address. Second fucking time I've had to deliver to these apartments. This is the McAllisters.
Your destination is on the left.
Fuck McAllister's.
Come on, bitch, respond. I need to fucking know. Got other places to be. 10E. Third floor of building 10. Of course it is, you fucking twat.
Turn right, then turn left on 3 Rivers Road.
Alright, where the fuck is building 10? Those are the 20s, so it's gonna be back this way.
See what I have to put up with this guy every Monday and Tuesday.
I hate fucking apartments, man. God, I hate them so much.
Turn left, then turn left.
And it's a third floor at that. Motherfuckers got me climbing stairs and shit. Lawrence, you make this delivery for me.
You're joking, right?
No, I'm not. You're a lot faster than me.
No, I'm not, man. I get stage fright when it comes to delivering to people.
Turn left, then turn right.
What the fuck you talking about? You get stage fright.
I just don't like,
There's building 11. I'm assuming 10 is this one.
That's 9. That has to be 10. One of these has to be 10. Because it goes from 7, 9, 11. So, apartment. fucking apartments. Where the fuck is the number on it?
It's right there. I see it.
Oh, it's fucking hidden behind a tree. There's no...
Out of fucking breath now.
I can hear it.
You should have helped me out, Mr. Runner.
I didn't even know what building it was. I didn't even know what...
Stop making excuses. Just be like, fuck you, I'm not doing your job for you. You ain't paying me, bitch.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of bikers out here, man. Seen a lot of nice hogs.
Turn right. Then turn left on Three Rivers Road.
Oh, shit.
Turn left on Three Rivers Road.
Bitch.
Why's he gotta be a bitch?
Cunt. Whore. Faggot. Cunt.
Prostitute. That ruined it, didn't it?
Chode liquor.
Cocksucker.
Chode liquor.
In 1.5 miles. Left on Creosote
I
Road.
need something to drink.
Nut hugger. Cum guzzler. Prick.
Why do all yours have to do with dicks?
So did yours. It means we're both gay, I guess.
I said cunt.
I can at least admit it, where you can't. Because you have some weird...
It's just because I'm not. It's as simple as that.
How much would you bet on
You
this?
just want me to be gay so bad.
You fit the bill.
I get it. You want to suck my dick. It's fine. You're not going to do it,
I'd be willing to pay.
but it's fine that you want to.
I mean, it depends on how much you're allowing me to do it for. What's the price?
How much are you paying me?
Yeah.
Approaching a railroad crossing.
No less than a couple hundred.
I don't know about all that, man. You're going to have to offer some discounts or something, some special offers. Ain't no fucking way it's $100. Maybe in your mind.
I'll drink a lot of pineapple juice. It'll make it worth it.
How big is it? Because we're charging by the inch.
I don't think you're going to have many problems there.
Gotcha.
What if when you had a kid, your height of your kid was determined by the size of your dick?
Dude.
So if you have a tall kid, you know someone's got a big dick. And if they have a short kid, you know they got a short dick.
That's how you would know.
Everyone would hate their kid.
Yeah, their kid would be indicative of their
You're
success.
a fucking embarrassment to me.
In 1,000 feet.
Dude, that's a
Turn
fucking
left.
movie.
A movie about someone's kids being the size.
No, everyone's kids, because like that's how everything's determined. So like, if someone has got a big kid, it's like and it's like he's representative of their
Turn
dick
left
size.
on
You got this
Creosote
weird
Road.
knack lately for saying that every bad idea I have should be a movie.
It should be. I feel like that's how movies were made in 2004. It was like
Bad ideas.
bad ideas like that. I feel like that's how they all came out. Because there was that one stretch, that decade where
Do you
movies
think
were
that
just
building
bad.
back there's haunted?
In 3/4 of a mile.
No,
Turn left
The one
on
that's all
Rigby
rusted
Road.
out?
it's just old.
I don't know, man. I see something. Would you go in there at night?
No, I remember people living in there like fucking, like crazy homeless. Look up Detroit, dude, and you'll understand what I'm talking about.
Detroit what?
Just look up Detroit, dude. You had
I'm
tight
familiar
lunch.
with Detroit. What about it?
Just look, just Fucking, you tell me, dude. They have like little things where they tell you, they show you what daily life in Detroit, and you'll see exactly what I'm talking about. It's not fun.
See, this is why your algorithm on YouTube is so fucked up and weird. It's because of shit like that.
Yeah, I literally don't ask for it and it shows up. I'm like, what the fuck did I do to get this? What did I do to deserve this?
Like the doomer shit.
Doomers.
In 1,000
I never
feet,
knew what that was.
turn
You're the
left.
only person I've ever heard of talk about that before.
Have you talked about it with people at work, like other times?
I brought it up and no one knows what the fuck it is.
And when they finally see it, they're like, what the fuck, bro? They think you're crazy, don't they?
They probably think I want to kill myself if I play that shit for them.
Turn left on Rippy Road.
The Doomer stuff, man, it's so perfect, though. The whole slow motion of fucking already sad and grungy songs, like home, son, don't you come and wash away.
No, that's too fast. They're
Continue
never that
straight for 10
fast.
they're
minutes
never
to
that
East
fast.
Beach Boulevard.
I want to know when you first discovered this doomer shit.
It was the fucking thumbnail. It's always
Hold
the
on,
thumbnail.
no, wait. When you first discovered this and like you first gave it a listen,
Right?
how deep down the rabbit hole did you go? I know you had to fucking probably looked up every song you could possibly ever think of.
Not really. The first song did it for me, anyways. The first song was the Black Hole song, and when I heard that in slow motion, I was like, yeah, let me check out of this.
Did it like depress you?
It did.
Did it start making you have thoughts you shouldn't have?
I wouldn't say that. It was just kind of spooky, man. It was like a fucking. It was spooky for me. You know what I'm saying? It was kind of dark for me. And that says a lot because I watch pig killing videos.
I remember you were really into those pig killing videos.
That shit was depressing, dude. That sent me to another level. Watching pigs getting killed, like slaughterhouses, and how they're treated.
Yeah, you used to give me shit all the time for eating pork.
It changes your perspective.
How can you eat that shit? Dad? Know where it comes from?
When you finally watch and see where it comes from, man, it changes you.
No, it doesn't. I know exactly how hot dogs are made and bologna. I still eat it.
The pigs know they're dying, dude. That's crazy.
That's the. Are you sure?
Yes, because they try to run away and they see their brothers getting slaughtered. They know what's going on.
That is kind of fucked up. They try to run.
It's funny because they hear it and the pig's squealing and they're immediately back up in their crates and they're trying to get the fuck out of there.
How badass is that?
The pig's dying?
No, that.
Oh, the fucking, yeah. Old school helicopter attack choppers. Fucking very.
You think those are real missiles on the side of it?
No.
Why?
It's illegal to have, live armament on your vehicles, like on any type of thing. Outside of a fucking arms depot.
What if you're in war?
And that's a different story. This isn't at war, it's on a fucking civilian base. Well, it's on a military base adjacent from civilian population. I don't fucking know. For all I know, that could be real fucking, like, you know, Agent Orange on that fucking thing.
I bet that's like a little rumor amongst the fucking people on base there. They're like, you know, those missiles are real. They never changed them out.
Right? If someone hopped in that fucking helicopter, took off with it, had enough helicopter knowledge, we'd be fucked.
Nah, because the one thing they would definitely do is take the fuel out of it.
What if a guy brings his own fuel?
Let's go interrupt that baseball game. Like, let's take off all our clothes and streak down the field.
Yeah. With all these fucking, I don't know, too many trucks out there for me, buddy. It's a good indication there's some fucking manly men out there.
What do you think about streakers?
I think they're perverts, but they're different. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I understand where they're coming from. They really are looking for that ultimate thrill. Now, where I do disagree with them, you know, is that
When they run through schools?
yeah, 'cause there's kids, man. They can't be doing this shit in front of kids. Now, when they do it at NFL live events and shit,
Well, they ain't like the people don't ever fucking bring their kids to a football game.
but that's not the main audience. Like, you can understand that they wouldn't be thinking of that. Now, and I'm not saying this shit's right because of that, but you know, Would you ever do it, Greg?
Streak?
Yeah. Oh, you did do it. I forgot, man. Tell the audience the story on this one.
Yeah, I'm not telling that fucking story.
Now it makes you weirder.
I don't even remember it, honestly.
I do.
Well, I'm glad you do.
Can I tell?
No.
Now it makes you weirder because they're like,
I know.
oh,
I want the mystery to be there.
Alright. You're still wanted, by the way.
I am.
Got your posters up.
All over the place.
It says, do not let this man in 400 yards near your children. Not allowed to go near schools. Remember that whole rep guys had, like grown men with dolls? And it was like, you're obviously a pedophile. Like, that was such a disgrace to be
I used to know a guy who had holes in all of his stuffed animals. Like in the crotch.
Oh, explain that one.
He was fucking them, obviously.
Did he look like it? Like he'd be doing some shit like that?
Yes, definitely.
Then he was doing it. We didn't do it.
Every stuffed animal he had a hole in the crotch. When I asked him about it, he said, I forget what his reason was, but it was like nothing that made any sense. Like he said something like he beats him up against his bedpost or something. And
how old was he?
At least in elementary school.
He was fucking.
And this is the same guy that one time when I went over to his house, he had to clean his room before we could go outside and do something. And he fucking had to vacuum, and he took the vacuum, and fucking all of a sudden I started hearing, and fucking I turned around and he had the vacuum on his dick.
What? What? What the fuck?
Your reaction, what?
Yeah, like, what the fuck? Why, dude?
He was letting the vacuum suck his dick.
And you
I turned around and he had the vacuum on his dick, and it was just...
What did you say to him?
I said, what the fuck are you doing? He's like, you ain't never done that?
And then you said...
I'm like, no.
He was going to teach you. You know that, right? He was about to teach you how to do it.
Approaching a railroad crossing.
He's going to say, well, let me show you.
I don't want to fuck stuffed animals, and I don't want to fucking fuck your vacuum.
You're wrong, man, for doing that. You're wrong for doing that. You sick fucks.
If you fucked a stuffed animal, wouldn't you get stuffing on your dick?
I don't want to think about that, man. There's no lube involved.
Unless you were like dry fucking it, like if you were using lotion or something.
Yeah.
You're probably gonna get whatever's inside on your dick.
How would you get off on that?
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Like, oh fucking teddy bear, you look so good today.
In 1,000 feet, turn
Some of those
left on
kids that
East
knew
Beach
way
Boulevard.
too much too soon.
But I mean, there's been kids who like fuck weird things all the time, like fucking couches, the couch cushions in between the couch cushions.
I've heard that. I've heard the guys that fuck fruits. They'll take a peach and they'll drill a hole in it and they'll fuck the fucking peach.
Fuck a peach.
Yeah. And they'll do it to watermelons and shit, and it's weird.
I should have dropped this fucking delivery, by the way.
It took
Because
us
of
way
where
too
it's
much
going.
time.
It's not fucking worth $8.
Turn left on East Beach Boulevard.
The AT-ATs.
Oh, yeah, there they are.
Yeah, the storm's coming in. You can see it. All right.
No, they can't see it, Lawrence.
No, us. We can see the fucking storm coming in. There's a storm coming. It's out there right now.
Yeah, don't you fucking hit me, Aunt Jemima.
What? What the fuck did that come from? I'm assuming
She looked like Aunt Jemima.
It's fucking racist and mean and ugly. Stop being ugly.
Is that chick walking on the beach hot?
No.
Are you sure?
One looks like jailbait and the other one's kind of flabby.
A little bit of flab is okay.
And the other one's a small 6-year-old boy.
Why are you anti-flab? I wasn't talking about the 6-year-old boy. You just threw that in there. I said, is that chick...
Nothing that was walking was hot is what I'm getting at. Not one thing that was walking on that fucking sidewalk had anything to do with hotness. Now this.
In half a mile,
Oh, never
turn
mind.
left on Arkansas Avenue.
Nobody hot's out right now. It's a fucking storm coming. Okay, maybe we got something going on over there, but it's too far away to tell. That might be a fucking jailbait.
Thank you,
In
fucking
1,000
meteorologist.
Turn left.
Out here fucking predicting storms, predicting pussy.
Turn left on Arkansas Avenue.
How do you feel about those street sweeper people? Do you think that's a respectable
That's what
profession?
I did at the Beau Rivage.
You drove those
In
little
900
street
Yeah,
feet.
I drove a street
Turn
sweep.
left on
You did not
16th
drive those
Street.
trucks.
We have a version of that. It's smaller, but it's made for like the little valet parking spots and
That's
great.
fucking badass.
Yeah, I was doing that every morning, dude. It was so fun.
You loved it. Huh?
I did. You
Is
turn
that
it on, and you just.
Is that the part of the job you miss?
I do miss.
You'd
that.
really be a dick if you took that from all the other guys that are under you now. You'd be like, look, I got this every morning. Y'all do everything else.
We don't do that. It's weird because our job, we don't do that at the IP. The Beau Rivage did shit like that. You got in vehicles all the time. I love driving the vehicles.
Turn left on 16th Street.
This feels like a military neighborhood. Everything's lined up in order and shit. Alright, this is a dead end. Irish Oak Apartments. Obviously, this is where I'm making
You've
this
arrived
delivery.
at your destination.
Alright, well, let's figure out where this one's going.
Don't got
These are
much to
fucking
it.
apartments out in the middle of nowhere.
Sure, shit don't look like apartments.
177 16th Street C. Look for letters. There's B.
There's B.
Where the fuck is C? None of these fucking things have letters on them. I'm so fucking confused. You see letters on any of these?
No, I see doorbells. I don't see letters or numbers.
I'm assuming that's A, that's B, and I would think this would be C.
Yeah, there's A.
So where's C? That's B.
What's weird is if you know you got fucking food coming, why aren't you waiting?
Is this C?
It's gotta be, dude. Because that whole thing is A, that whole thing is B, that's C. Try it out and see what you get.
Alright, well.
It's back there. It's getting about that time where they can't see me, so.
No, it's not. Not quite yet. I guess that's the right one. I don't know. There's multiple doors on these things. Third apartment on the left, black Kia. You see a black Kia?
Yeah, there's a black Kia back behind us.
Yeah, I got the wrong one. They said C.
What's up, guys? Today I'm taking my Ducati to get its first service at Mercedes Motorsports. And,
I really hate. Can't see you.
No, I can't see you.
You can see me.
Kind of see you.
I gotta fucking piss so bad.
Go right here in the ditch.
I will. Only if you promise to hold my dick.
I think I'd be in more trouble than you would if you got caught. What are these plants right here? This guy's got like a whole fucking...
My worst nightmare would be a house on stilts.
Explain.
Because I hate steps.
Oh,
Hate
yeah.
stairs.
That'd be your worst enemy right there is the stairs.
I'm sure eventually you'd get used to them. It'd be like second nature going up and down them. What's funny is when I was younger, I had houses with, you know, upstairs. Stairs didn't bother me at all. It's only when I got a little older that I realized that stairs fucking suck.
Are you a jabroni?
I don't know. I'm not going to answer that question.
I see what you did there.
What did I do there?
Took a page out of my book. Choosing not to answer.
You ain't got no fucking book.
Who does? You?
Yeah?
You ain't been alive long enough to have a fucking book. You ain't got no gray hairs.
You know why I think I want the gray hair so
See what I
bad?
did there? Go ahead.
I feel like you get more respect when you have gray hair.
Exactly. Now you understand.
Like, you know, the people see you, they're like, yeah, this guy's older. He's probably knows some things. Unless you're one of those fucking crackhead tweaker looking motherfuckers. Then it don't matter what color your hair is.
Shadow wolf blood.
I don't like the fact that when I said crackhead tweaker motherfuckers, you fucking went back to Shadow wolf blood.
I'll never see these fucking episodes anyways, so fuck it.
You could. All I gotta do is give him the link.
For what?
So you can see how much you guys have a rivalry that he doesn't even know about. Why are you so fucking quiet now?
I think the monster wore off. I don't know, man. What do you want to talk about? God? Tell me all your thoughts on
I'm gonna fucking end this episode if you keep acting like a cunt.
God. I think it's time, dude. I think we've reached the limit.
We've reached the limit.
It's already too dark to see the both of us.
Yeah, you're right. It is getting darker. So, Lawrence is right. We're going to call this quits.
Not a bad episode either.
Not bad.
Well, until next time, you want to send us off?
This isn't the SlackerCast.
So how the fuck do we end it? Like, how do we just...
This is going to wrap up Dashing with Greg. See you later, everybody.
Alright, adios.